good.
We are back with day 4, the final day, and it has all come down to this. 2 teams we have that have slogged their way through the semi-finals and the round of 8, and they have now reached the final day, and it is the grand finals. And our first team will be POW, and they will be facing against the Titans and bigweenie, the biggest of weenies. As you've already heard, I've got some special guests with me, so returning to the desk will be my good friend Kakapo, but before we get into the cast for today, I've also got to introduce my good friend Teagan, who has casted once today, but now he'll be filling the role of I guess he's like sort of the MC here. So we'll be
Woo!
so let the pre-show commence. I guess we're going to be bringing in some of our finalists, and that'll be the captains in Curry Power and Valentine, and we'll be maybe asking them a couple of questions and how they're feeling today. So without further ado, let's bring them into the call. Hack, if you could please.
Yep.
Welcome, boys. How you doing?
Hello. Hi, everyone.
So,
wait, are we live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, we are live.
Hello.
So I'll let Tiger, you take this. You take the rest of this one.
Well, g'day. First of all, it's an honor to talk to the 2 grand final captains. You guys have both come through a lot just to get here. Valentine, I'd like to ask you what your emotions were like for the team when you finally came through that 3-game or best of 3 last night.
We were chill. We did a little bit of screaming, but it was okay. Just
a little bit of screaming?
excitement.
What were your thoughts? What was like the team mentality after the game 1 where you went down to Hearthstoners and you had to really come back in that game 2 and 3?
Oh, we were pretty stressed. Gotta say, a lot of sighs, a lot of sadness, but you know, it was okay.
What were the key changes that led towards those game 2 and 3 victories? You would say
key changes? Just maps, honestly. Havens is such a bad map for us. Like, we just can't play that map. So we got
nice
maps later.
And similar to you, Curry Power, last night, you also went down very early to grass, however, able to pull yourself back in game 2 and 3. Can I ask, like, what kind of speeches did you make during that game 1 intermission?
I told our team, you know, as I've been drumming at home, that no one really believed in us, and so we can play without pressure. You know, we have nothing to lose but everything to gain. I looked at John AlphaBreeze straight in the face in game, as I said that, and you could see in the Razor's eyes he was inspired, and that's what dragged us to that crucial win on the Bind map last game, and then we drove that momentum to a big lead in that 3rd map, and even though it was a bit of a bit close, it was all for show. We always had it in the bag.
You always had it. Well, you actually ended the game with a double kill in that round. The game-winning kill.
Yes.
What was going through your mind during that? Did you know he was sitting there in hell?
I had my suspicions that the last member was sitting in hell because it was planted for that kind of positioning, and I've just got that in-game sense that not a lot of players have. You know, I'm one of those rare individuals that just kind of on gaming instincts. You know, I'm just a natural gamer.
You just come through in the clutch moments.
Exactly.
I would like to ask you about your the opponents. Actually, you're up against Valentine's team here, bigweenie. You know, what do you think about your opponents, and what players are you going to look out for in this game?
Well, definitely not Valentine. He's not even a worry for us. Like, he's kind of just an irrelevant to this competition. I don't even know why he's here, to be honest.
What do you think about Aaron Rock 69, who's actually top fragged for them in the last
Fluke,
night?
absolute fluke. I saw some of those headshots he was getting. I'm pretty sure there's a bug in this game. He's hacking. He might.
So you would say the strategy is to just not let him fluke then?
Yeah, he's not. Well, if he's lucky again, then he's got the gamer gods with him. But we're gonna make sure that's not gonna happen.
Well, Valentine, what are your thoughts on Curry Power's team coming here and talking smack about your players?
Definitely a classic. was expecting it, but that's okay. It comes down to the win.
Hey, look, he's too afraid to say anything right now
And,
because he knows we're gonna win.
and what do you think of Pow's game yesterday, Valentine? Were there any notes that you took or anything that you gained really?
I saw a lot of just lucky shots coming from them, so it was really just a luck game for them.
Absolutely
game.
not. No way.
Interesting. Both of you guys say each other's luck. However, it's not luck that you made it all the way this far. Pow taking down Borga Boys, like emphatically beating Grass, as well as bigweenie beating 5 AM and Hearthstoners. Just truly miraculous run from both of you guys. I'd like to ask you, Valentine, like, what do you expect in the first 5 and 10 minutes of this game? What do you hope to look for, or what are you hoping to? What position you want to be in?
Like, probably up one game already by 10 minutes.
Up one game already.
For sure.
What a joke. They're gonna get 13-0 the first game. Mark my words.
13-0.
Yeah, 13. This is gonna be. Look, yesterday we finished at 1 AM because these losers took way too long with their game, and so we're gonna make sure that it doesn't happen again. We'll be done by 9 PM tonight. All right,
Yep.
don't even worry, guys. You can get to work early tomorrow.
Curry Power, actually. Which bracket do you think was harder? Your bracket or Valentine's bracket?
I don't think it really matters which one was harder because we're the best team in the competition. Everyone thought we were eighth, but we always knew we were the best team in the competition. So really easy or harder, we would have came to the finals either way. But probably, if I'm being honest, I think bigweenie's team was a lot easier. They versed all the easy teams. We 13-0'd and in the first round against probably the second best team in the competition.
The second best team.
Borga Boys.
Borga Boys.
I'm glad to
so-
hear that you respected us as players.
Absolutely.
So, are you calling 5 AM a bad team, Curry Power?
5 AM. They got knocked out in the first round. Of course, they're the worst team.
They're the worst team. You heard it
Captained
here.
by the worst. By the
So any
worst
team that got
team.
knocked out in the first round is the worst team. So you saying the same thing for Inting?
Oh yeah, Inting. Oh my God, Inting. I'm pretty sure their team captain Sky didn't even get a kill in the first whole round. So, I
Cashing
mean,
the team captains. Okay.
yeah. So, they're all trash.
So actually, Valentine, I asked you about what you thought about your opponent. How about the weaknesses of Curry Power? You said their strength is flukiness. So what do you think are the real big weaknesses and what
There
you
are
can
no
expose?
weaknesses on our team.
The real big weakness is Curry himself.
I agree, but yes, go
He's
on.
the weakest link. Just gotta abuse it.
I
That's it.
believe Twitch chat even agrees with this, with not many copy passes for Curry Power himself.
Don't. That's my fault. Please don't go there. It actually hurts me. If you.
So Twitch chat's actually more on your side, Valentine. So that's like a
Look,
real big.
I
is it?
think our underdog story has really brought Twitch chat to our side, and you will see that tonight that we are the real big weenie. We have the bigger weenie.
You guys have the bigger weenie. Jeez.
Yeah, we have the bigger weenie than big weenie.
And so Valentine, may I ask that? What do you want to do with like the prize money once you win in the final?
Oh, true. We just gotta do the honorable thing. We just gotta donate to cancer, donate to Black Lives Matter and all those foundations.
Would you also be buying some Wicked Wings?
No, Wicked Wings are garbage, no?
Ooh.
Oh. And we will show you the true power of Wicked Wings tonight. Okay.
Please do. Please do.
We will. You just watch.
So Curry Power, can we expect any interesting strats from your team tonight? Any things that you've cooked up in the past 12 hours or so just to counter Valentine's team? As
I've mentioned before, we've been training 16 hours a day ever since we heard of this competition from respected organizer T, who's created an absolutely fantastic competition. Make sure you subscribe with your Amazon Prime and with just plain money if you've got it. So we've over those 16 hours we've kept a lot of strategies just for
Any
this
primers
final.
in chat?
Yeah, any primers in chat, make sure to use it right now. Go. Yeah, so we've created a lot of strategies just for this final in particular, and you will see those I'm sure, some crazy walls from my Sage you in places you would not
Crazy
expect.
was. So you're revealing that you're playing the Sage because we saw you flex pick the Phoenix in one game actually.
Yeah, that was just a flex on the other team that we don't even need to play our best players to best
Not your
champions.
best. So your best agent is on Sage.
My best agent is actually Viper, but I don't want to really make it that unfair for the other team. And flex on them that hard. So I've been playing Sage just to give
Sage.
them a chance.
And Valentine, what do you actually think of Curry Power Sage from the VODs that you obviously did review?
From all the VODs I reviewed and basically all the games I played against him, I can see that he only ever heals himself. He's truly a selfish Sage. Truly selfish.
Yeah, because I'm the carry. I just need to stay alive for us to win. That's why I revive myself.
That
That's
is definitely the playstyle you're going for. Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
You respect it.
Yeah,
There's
crazy,
respect
dude.
between captains. That's good to hear.
No, I don't respect Valentine.
You
at
don't
all.
respect.
It's a one-way thing. It's a one-way thing. I
Yeah.
He's
understand.
made it all the way to the
You
final
gotta
as well.
earn
just
my
like-
respect. Yeah, making it to the final. I told you they have the easier bracket. Of course, they were gonna make it to the finals. They were, they're all terrible teams on the other end. So,
Okay.
Wow.
So I hate to
That's
cut
it.
you off, but I do believe some cavalry has been called in on the side of Valentine here. So we've got actually another one of his teammates coming in here, and that will be Zëphyr. Zëphyr, welcome to the casting station, mate.
Thank you guys for having me here. I'm glad to be here.
So what did you want to say, bringing yourself onto the stream?
Oh well, is Curry Power here as well?
yeah, of course, I'm always here.
Dude, nice to meet you, bro. Yeah. So how does it feel being an anchor for your team? And relying on the backup ends to carry you, brother.
Jeez.
Oh, I mean,
Just your thoughts, bro.
just
Someone's got to be the bottom fragger. It's
yeah, I mean, I'm only the bottom frag because I'm spending so much of my time supporting mentally and emotionally my teammates. So sometimes I lose focus. And
Yeah.
And but I think there's so many things intangibles that you can't take into account with my gameplay, and I don't appreciate you talking so disrespectfully to me to like that. And I'm gonna show you how angry I am from what you've just said right now.
Whoa.
On
Alright, those
stage.
are some fighting words. I'm really keen for that. I really hope you show up on stage this time.
Ooh. But don't worry, Power definitely has done his review. He knows exactly what agent you play, Zëphyr, which is what is it, Curry?
Hey, I'm not revealing any strategies right now. I prefer
No.
not to speak.
Well, I believe his Sova is quite good, so you should watch out for that. But
Yeah,
actually, Curry, I think you were carrying a bit of an injury before this tournament, was it? And that's why you haven't been at your best, but that's all healed up now?
Yeah, so a couple of days before, not a couple of days before, just the day before the tournament, I did back day at the gym, so my back was hurting, and then I've been putting a lot of pressure on that with all this carrying. So hopefully my team can be a bit less heavy tonight, so that my back can finally take a rest. And I believe my team of entz, AlphaBreeze, FUBU, and ChanteNav are, maybe not as good as me, but just a little bit worse. And we're a strong team. We're a strong collective, and we're gonna win this tournament.
So weird flex, but okay.
The hard Valorant tournament.
Yeah. 30 kilos is definitely hard to carry when you're in the gym. No, not a problem. But hopefully this time I do see a bit more of a engaging gameplay from you, Curry. And not sitting in a corner and looking at 1 degree.
Ooh.
So hopefully get a
Zëphyr,
few. Yeah, brother.
if you don't rate Curry Power himself, what are the players that you look for? Or are you looking out for on his team?
At first, when we initially scrimmed with them, AlphaBreeze was looking like maybe look at our weight, but seeing ChanteNav and entz, was it, or entz?
Doesn't
Yeah,
even
nah,
know the player's name.
Please remember our two names. It's very
So it's
disrespectful
FUBU, I
of you.
believe, the really good Omen TPs.
Yeah, those guys are definitely some of the heavyweight champions that we're looking to take down tonight.
Okay, well, I believe that is all the time we have. Is there any last words you guys would like to say to each other before you go duke it out in the final, the best of 5?
Best of 5.
I hate Omen. I
Hate
don't
Omen.
like you, Mandingo. Bye, Mandingo. My man.
Bye,
Don't like you.
Mandingo. Alright, any
Well-
final words from you, Curry Power?
I just want to say that we're gonna prove all the doubters wrong, and if you're not on our side right now, you're gonna regret it once we win the hard Valorant tournament.
Oof.
Alright, well, I gotta thank you guys all for joining us on this pre-show segment. And yeah, you guys should probably go prep now. Game time is 14 minutes away. Thank you once again, guys, for joining us, and good luck to your respective teams.
Good
Alright,
luck,
good luck,
brothers.
guys.
Thank you. So, with that said, we'll also be saying goodbye to Tiger. Thank you for that interview. We'll get you back later for some interviews with our potential winners. But
Can't wait.
moving forwards from that, I'm bringing Mr. Kakapo back into the call. How are you doing, Kak? And how are you feeling? What do you think of all the trash talk that just went down?
Yeah, I always love seeing a bit of trash talk going backwards and forwards, but looks like both teams are fired up and they're both ready to win. So, really looking forward to today's match.
As am I. So just a reminder for everyone, this will be a best of 5 series. If you have any questions about how we're doing the map picks, I'm here to answer them right now. So, as you know, Valorant has 4 maps, so what will happen is we will have each team pick maps until the map pool is empty, so that means our first 4 maps will be locked in for the series. Then we'll have a map pool reset, so I'll actually give you an idea. So let's say Ascent, Bindhaven, and Split are picked in that order. Then 2 teams, each of the teams will ban one of the maps, and then the last map will be randomly selected from the remaining 2 maps. So you can see what an example of the series layout will be on your screen right now. But before we get any further into the game, I'd like to thank our sponsors today of the tournament, and for the whole tournament, and we'll be also doing a sponsored giveaway leading later into that one. So I'd just like to thank them. They are Animenia. You can see them on your screen right now at the bottom. It's right there. Animenia, great guys with some great products. So we'll just do a quick ad read for them, and then we'll be getting back into the meat of today, which will be our maps. Okay. Do you love anime, and do you like clothing? We at Animania understand that clothing is an expression of your identity. That's why we want you to be proud of who you are and wear designs that truly feel like they are a part of you. No more fear of being judged. Through their products, they stand with you so that your inner self can illuminate the world. Their mission is to combine anime style with a twist of trendy streetwear fashion in order to craft unforgettable t-shirts. To achieve this, they work with recognized t-shirt production companies to ensure that the quality of materials is the best, because your comfort matters. Who wouldn't want to be comfortable, after all, in their everyday clothes? Cooperating with expert designers, their ideas are brought to life and individually refined by anime lovers for anime lovers. Founded in Melbourne, Australia, they take pride in delivering flawless service to give you a new sexy aesthetic. Who said anime lovers can't look fresh? Make every excursion out of the house worth it with Animenia. So feel free, guys, to check their site out. That is ANIMENIA, animenia.com.au, and they will be hosting a giveaway for us so graciously. So if you're in chat right now, make sure you type Fanteezy. Thanks to my moderation team for their lovely puns as always. Make sure you spam that into the chat, and you will be entered into the giveaway, which will be held at the end of the stream. You are required to be active at the time of drawing, so make sure you are spamming chat at the end of the day when we do that, so that'll happen after the grand finals. Really nice shirts, as you can see on screen, so make sure you check them out. And yeah, really nice, really grateful to them for sponsoring our tournament. But moving right along, just before we get into anything else, I'd also like to thank a couple of our new followers. So Anis B, Pro Rocket, Wayne Sheen, Lila Clen, Fallen Story, Luna Fox, and Infernos. Thanks for the follows, and as well as Minimoo and Anis for the primes. Thank you really much, guys. We've almost hit another subscriber goal, so we'll be able to add more emotes. So, let's have a look at our brackets, Kak, and maybe we can, maybe put into perspective, once again, what these teams have gone through today. to reach the today. Yeah. Is Kak here?
Yeah, I am. Hello.
Yeah, so Kak, maybe you want to break it down a little bit. What's happened? Like maybe the bit of a tournament
Sure.
journey that these guys have had.
Just pulling up the bracket so far. But so far, Big Weenie started off nice and strong, knocking out Team Animania, who didn't really have too much of a fight there. But then they followed up, coming into the semi-finals with a pretty tough bracket, matching up against Hearthstoners there. 2 matches there went into the new tournament overtime, so really took a lot of game time for them. Took their time to get over the top of them, but Hearthstoners themselves were a pretty strong team. I'm sorry. Big Winnie fought 5 a.m. Sorry, in the first round, not Animania. Power had a pretty easy game 1 against my team, Burger Boys. Not really putting up much of a fight, so they had a pretty easy round 1, and then they followed it up with a strong showing against Grass in the semi-finals, managing to make it here. So both teams have had a pretty tough semi-finals after a pretty easy sort of round 1.
Yeah, so we are getting series layout set up for you guys. So the picks are coming through now. But yeah, as you said, really difficult journey for both these players, sort of upsetting each of their respective semifinals, and what we expected to be our third place match is now our grand finals, and vice versa. Just a reminder that we will have our third place match. The visual on screen is actually somewhat incorrect. Didn't manage to get that updated. Sorry about that. But we will be having the third place match next week on Saturday, I believe. I'm still waiting to get a time confirmation from those two teams so far. But make sure you join in for that one as well. We'll be playing that third place match between Hearthstoners and Team Grass. But we're talking about today. And today is the big one. It is Big Weenie versus POWW. And
Best of 5.
Yeah, best of 5. So we'll see if we actually end up going the distance, or will someone sweep to a 3-0 sweep. So
I do believe we have the maps picked out here.
Yep, so I'll throw that on screen for everybody now. And so I believe Big Weenie picked Bind, and map 2 was picked by POWW, and then Big Weenie responding with the Ascent. And Haven, it will be our 4th and final map of the first 4, and then the bans came through where Haven and Split were banned out. Sorry, words are hard. And Ascent was randomly selected, so we'll be seeing Ascent twice as our 3rd and 5th map. So yeah, Kak, a really good series of maps we're going to see here. Bind and Split being our first 2.
Yeah, Bind and Split's been a bit of a dark horse, not really being picked too often by many teams, but Bind has just been a consistent pick throughout the tournament so far. Pretty much every, I think there was only one match, I believe, where it wasn't picked for one of the first 2 maps, as the 3rd map was always a 50-50 between the remaining maps. So good to see Bind there, and also Split. Should be a pretty interesting series. I think both teams have spent lots of times on these maps. Hopefully they've got some nice one-ways or different ways to enter sites and that sort of stuff. But I think we're just trying to get game up and going. Teams getting in. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're just trying to get everyone loaded into lobby, guys. We will be starting at 7 p.m. sharp, so tell your family, tell your friends to head on into the stream and watch these 2 great teams duke it out. Got a couple new followers as well. Aaron is a Beast98, clearly a fan of one of the players, has followed, thanks for that one. But yeah, getting back into our matchup of the day, we should be expecting a pretty close series, given that this is the grand finals. So hopefully not too much of a blowout. But yeah, the storylines have developed quite well going into this. Obviously, POWW being the dark horse, as you mentioned earlier. and bigweenie, strong favorites going in. So we'll see how this turns out. Yeah. And just a reminder, guys, the giveaway will be held at the end of today's series, so make sure you're still in chat afterwards and spamming out those codes as we are going live very shortly. We'll show it, so I'll throw up the code a couple more times on screen afterwards if you did miss out. But we'll be about ready to get into games soon. It's getting all of the last players in. Kak, some of the players we might want to look out for. Who are those? Let's take a look at the rosters one more time. So on the side of Power Wicked Wings, we have Curry Powell, their captain, AlphaBreeze, FUBU, ChanteNav, and to round it out, they've got entz as well.
Yeah, so entz has been pretty strong. In the games last night, I believe he was top fragging every game last night. So he's been quite the powerhouse for the team of Power. Be interesting to see if he can keep that up again. AlphaBreeze has also shown a bit of talent there, so hopefully we can see something nice out of him as well. And I believe for the team of bigweenie, we do have Zëphyr, Having Fun, Valentine, KingDarien, and Aeronox. So on matches that we've had already, Aeronox has been pretty consistently performing quite well, especially as well as KingDarien. Having Fun didn't play in the games last night, but he was there for the round one, and he was absolutely dominant during that series one. So good to see him back in for the grand final now.
Yeah, so as you said, we did not have Having Fun yesterday in that series, and they still managed to clutch it out with the substitute play. So now with that full lineup, we're about to see the full force of bigweenie. Sounds a bit weird to say that, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead with it. Megan Lee, thanks for the follow. So yeah, I think we are about to get into the game. 2 minutes now, guys, until the first map begins. So get your spams in the chat. I do see those spam this Cal. Let's get those spams coming out from for bigweenie as well if you're a fan of them. Or you can hashtag bigweenie_win or hashtag POWWin in chat as well. Barely 2 minutes away now, starting at 7 p.m. on the dot. So, how's everyone in chat doing? Keep those spams coming through as we are about to get underway. And man, I've got to say, the pressure's on. These teams have to make this happen. This is it. This is for all the marbles. This is the grand finals.
Quite a large amount of money on the line. The prize pool has been kindly, from all your kind donations, gone quite up a significant amount. So
yeah, doubled
playing
from
for
the
a fair bit of
value.
money here.
Yeah, not just chump change we're throwing around here, guys. So the prize pool is $600. I'll throw that up on screen again. Oh, just shy of 600, in fact. So if you want us to hit that milestone, throw some dollars in the chat, maybe. Anything is going into that prize pool, so if you want to support the winning team, go ahead and do those donations. We will be closing that off shortly, though, so make sure they are in as fast as possible.
And I do believe we're about to head into game.
Yep, there's that sound. So I'll map one. It will be Bind and Cac for maybe one of the last times now of the tournament. I'm going to ask you to give us that lovely map breakdown that you so love to do.
No worries. So Bind. Its key little feature is these one-way teleporters, which are featured between the A and B site, and then also linking far B to also far A. These provide unique rotations as well as flank opportunities for both teams. When playing this map, a lot of focus tends to be put towards that short position. There's on a short position, there's lots of different ways to push out onto that site, walls, smokes, all that sort of stuff. Also, quite a useful tool for defenders to quickly rotate to a bomb site if they are on the opposite site when the bomb goes down. Interesting to see if the teams have practiced anything in regards to set smokes or the like, and hoping to see both teams utilizing those teleporters to their full effect.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we are probably likely to see this
Choose your agent.
A execute strat that lots of teams have utilized so far come into effect. So as we're just about to end out Agent Select, I want to thank you, Kak, once again for that lovely map breakdown, and we'll be heading into our map number 1 of the Grand Finals, and I realize now that I've forgotten to update one of the things on the overlay, so let me get that fixed.
Sure thing, I'll do the team breakdown when we get into the map eventually while you just fix that up. So we're just in the loading screen right now, waiting to get into game.
I've got time.
Got plenty of time.
We're good. I think we're fine. bigweenie was on defense, right? Hey,
Correct,
Martin
yes.
with the 4, getting us to that 600. Big props to you, mate. Thank you for... We've now crossed the 600 milestone, Kak. Woo! Everyone
Clap,
put
clap.
your pods
Thanks
in
to everyone
chat.
for their donations.
We hit 600. Martin with the $4 say, come on, bigweenie, destroy power, please. Got another supporter in the chat there. Thank you for that one. And it does look like we are ready to get map number 1 underway.
Sure thing. So we have on the team of bigweenie starting on defense, we have Zëphyr on Sova, Valentine on Sage, KingDarien on the Cypher, Aeronox on the Omen, and Having Fun on Reyna. And then
for Power Wicked Wings, we have FUBU on his signature Omen, AlphaBreeze once again on Raze, entz on Phoenix, Curry Power on Sage, and Shantae on Kak's girl Reyna. And this is the same comp we've seen from them throughout the entire tournament. So let's see if Team bigweenie have done their homework as we head into our very first pistol round of the Grand Finals.
So, start of the round, lots of players, all the attackers, in fact, are on that B short position. Recon Darts does spot majority of them. They decide not to pursue this any further. Looks like they're falling back a little bit. Having Fun has pushed out through that showers position quite aggressively on defense. Might just checking corners, trying to suss out if these attackers have rotated anywhere. Not sure if entz spotted him there, but entz is behind Having Fun right now. Does shoot at each other. Ooh. Having Fun whipping around, getting a nice headshot onto entz. KingDarien also being dropped at the start of the round. So they have attackers that have lost that bomb now with entz being dropped. So yeah, defenders have just won that first.
Yeah, that wall from Valentine used very aggressively allows him to get out and support Having Fun, who is now in the attacking spawn. Now we've got more players. Zëphyr picking up one onto Shantae. Roomba does go by. Blinded by Aeronox, but he finds one anyway. Valentine now with one of his own. I think he has that heal. No, quite available. But now everything's down to AlphaBreeze, and he's not able to make it work. First pistol round does go the way of bigweenie.
Yeah, great pickup there by Having Fun, dropping down entz, and then getting that bomb dropped, completely swinging that round into their favor.
Yeah, so that opening pick immediately nullified, and then the advantage swings wildly in their favor, as they did manage to pick up that bomb player and eventually clean up the round afterwards. So good stuff out of them.
Yep, so beginning of this round, we do see attackers having a full save here, not opting to buy any armor or pistols of the sort, whereas on the team of bigweenie, pretty much everyone except Having Fun has picked up heavy armor and a SMG. Beginning of the round, we do see flashes coming out through showers, and 3 people there picking up that ulti orb, so they will hear that. There's 3 people on A right now. Smokes are on short right now. Another one going down after the one just expired. So they're not being too aggressive here, just sort of waiting it out, maybe looking for someone to pop their head out, maybe over-rotate a little bit. We do see defense KingDarien as well as Zëphyr pushing out aggressively through that both B lanes there. Having fun getting a nice opening frag onto Curry Power, who just absolutely gets dinked. Also throwing a couple of sprays down, not quite picking up AlphaBreeze, finishing off the kill just there. KingDarien also getting a nice kill onto FUBU. Aranox getting another nice headshot. Now it's a 1v5 situation for entz, who gets dropped by Zëphyr.
So we saw a fast collapse from the defense there, immediately pushing out of the B as they knew a lot of those players were at A. Good reaction out of them, and they were able to find the flank and kill off 2 of those players. Great work from them.
So that was a full eco round for the attackers, so they didn't really lose too much there other than a round. Now they have the money to be buying up premium rifles, whereas it looks like everyone except for Having Fun, who only had a Ghost last round, is sticking on them SMGs, whereas Having Fun is picking up a Vandal for himself.
And just really quickly, I want to thank ANASB with the 10. Says, ignore what that last guy said. How clean sweep. And Trions with the tier 1 sub. Thank you guys. Let's move into our 7th round. We finally see some rifles on the side of POW. Looking to make something happen towards the B site. They've got some Decipher to contend with. Line comes out. Zëphyr is sort of staring into a wall, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Finally spins around. Okay, and now it does look like the execute is about to come out. Remember to sweep out a corner. They now know one player is in that position. Leah coming out as well. ChanteNav jumps through that, but immediately drops by the player in elbow. That is KingDarien. KingDarien unable to find this. Another kill, but Aaronrox chimes in with one of his own. entz as well, finding that player, and it's all down to Having Fun now.
Let's pick up that kill onto Curry Power, using the involved old spots. AlphaBreeze there in that CT position, gets another nice headshot onto him. Now it is a 1v1 situation for him. Doesn't quite pick up entz, and entz finishing that round with a 3k.
Yeah, so another hot start for entz, sitting at 3-2 now. Ultimate also available for him to be using into this round now. Crucial pickup, but as you can see, they did invest everything they had last round, and they weren't able to make it that clean, so their players now, this round, opting for Spectres and a single Bulldog, so none of those premium rifles that we discussed. Whereas on the defense, you have players that are more than comfortable enough to afford all of them for themselves.
We do see a bit of a focus here onto the B short position for the defenders here. Bomb going up there. Recon Dart going out, but he gets shot before it actually does a ping. Entz getting a nice opening frag onto KingDarien, who now gives him the position to push up onto short. He doesn't quite get that curveball, but he's popped the run it back, pushing out onto backside. He hasn't spotted Zëphyr just yet. He has seen the drone, so he knows he is here somewhere. Does spot Aranox in CT, gets a kill onto him, but he still hasn't spotted Zëphyr, who's hiding behind that box. Zëphyr's probably heard that bomb going down. He's saying to his teammates, get here now. He does get picked up by AlphaBreeze, but he's given quite a lot of information to their team. Now it is a 2v5 retake for Having Fun and Valentine here on defense. Attackers watching every corner here. Having Fun pushing up through that elbow position, does get a kill onto Curry Power, and now Valentine is by himself on that, pushing through that normal CT position.
Having Fun does find that first frag. Empress is available, but it looks like Valentine's just walled that off, and they're looking to save now. That wall does confirm it. They're giving up this round. They're okay with sitting further back. The second round on the board now for POW, and they find another win. Round win. Oh, entz with a nice kill onto Valentine as well. That's gonna damage the economy really a lot.
Alright, so defense here, a little bit short on cash. We do see a pause coming out because KingDarien has in fact disconnected.
Yep, so we are having a short pause. So that is one of their 2 pauses being utilized. So what have we seen so far, Kak? Want to maybe discuss that a little bit?
So we're seeing it yet again, another strong showing from entz, who has consistently been top fragging. He's already got 6 kills 4 rounds into the game, which is pretty good. Also, Having Fun's got 6 kills himself. So they have these top fraggers that we were talking about before the game do seem to be doing their job right now. Both teams playing quite well so far. We're pretty even at 2-2. just a bit unfortunate. Looks like KingDarien has in fact reconnected, so we should be getting back into this match really quick. Valentine also is disconnected right now, so hopefully
yeah, so
we see
I think
him coming
just
back.
having a bit of lag issues, so they're going to reconnect with VPNs on.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's going on with that very shortly. Yeah. So good showing so far. Ends off to the hot start, as you did mention. He's a key player in getting POW into this series and into the finals, in fact.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can keep that up as we head into the later rounds of our map 1.
Just waiting for Valentine to reconnect here. Taking a little bit longer than usual.
So there we go. So I think we are just about ready to resume the map. Timer should be coming down now.
Yeah. Alright, sweet. So it does look like we're just seeing a bit of a force buy here from bigweenie. 3 rifles and 2 SMGs, not much they can do, whereas Team POW have 5 rifles on their side, as well as bank in the cash in the bank, sorry, after winning those last 2 rounds, whereas bigweenie don't
Valentine
really...
with an early face onto entz, bots that player out, and he wisely chooses to back up, not wanting to get taken out this early out into a round, and he puts that wall up as well just for that added safety. And Rock spotted out by a boombot, but he's all good. Entz have made significant progress in the showers now. Actually cleared out that entire area of the map, and he's applying some pressure there. Valentine falls to commit a little more of that utility just to ensure that he is fine. Pressure also being created into the hookah position. So the rotation does come through.
50 seconds left on the clock here. Looks like Bomb is going to go back through to that B site. So looks like Valentine is going to rotate to that B position. Attackers are now going on the offensive here, making a lot of noise up through that hookah position. Cage comes out from Zëphyr. KingDarien having fun. Dropping curry power in hookah. Bomb going down, having fun getting a second onto ChanteNav as well in that same position. More shots going out. AlphaBreeze getting a nice dink onto having fun. Aronox and Zëphyr also getting a second kill. FUBU getting a nice kill, but Aronox closing out the round with 2 kills.
And just like you said, that that teleporter allows the defense to really quickly rotate through the from the A side to that B short position. You saw it right there. Those players were able to pinch into the hookah position and fire on players that weren't necessarily even looking at them. 3-2 now in favor of bigweenie. Ultimates available on either side. You've got both Empresses available for the Reyna players. Erminault is available for Aaron Rocks, and we see Showstopper and Resurrection available from Curry Power. Did have a bit of a struggle yesterday in terms of utilizing that, so hopefully we'll see a bit more usage or opportunities for him to use that this game. Nice shock dart from Zëphyr does force some players back, and they're really heavy towards the speed take.
Camera don't think he's in a position to spot anyone from KingDarien there, and so Attacker's just sort of waiting it out.
Yeah.
Playing a bit of time, maybe just trying to catch someone off guard or over-rotating a little bit.
Yeah, but
Camera hasn't spotted anyone just yet, but
they're not really fooling anyone. Having Fun has pushed out of this A shower position. He's prepped his way out. He's clearing all of A short, and now he's letting his team know this is definitely a B play. We see the push finally starting to come out, and that's going to be led by entz. Nice curveball through the smoke. Trying to find his way onto the site. And here comes the push out now. Lots of utility being thrown out, but they're just walking into a meat garden. KingDarien and Zëphyr combine to find the first 2 kills. Both running kills at that. AlphaBreeze now coming through that cyber cage, and he's hurt, but he manages to find a player looking away. FUBU with 1 as well. Resurrection just come out onto ChanteNav. Nice rocket from AlphaBreeze. Good satchel to give him that elevation. Having fun with a nice flank. And now all 3 players are stuck on that site. This retake could be huge. Good nade out from AlphaBreeze. Empress committed by having fun. Does manage to get caught by the end of that. Oh, finds one. Now he's healing back up. Finds a second onto Curry Power now. Third kill in the round for him. One of these players is now going to get onto the bomb, and he manages to get the fourth kill of the round as well. Superb stuff out of him. Crazy quad kill. And puts a fourth round on the board.
Having fun showing the power there of that Empress, which increases that rate of fire. So even though he did hit a few headshots there, he's just got that little bit of backup there in terms of the damage per second. So he can win a trade against someone with the same gun just purely by popping that ultimate.
Yeah.
So really well played by him.
In addition to that, it also gives you that instantaneous healing upon kill. So no longer needing to cast your Devour. It just immediately starts your healing. So really effective combat tool.
3 ultimates for bigweenie here. Only 2 for power, but
they're on an eco.
Close. They are on an eco. Having fun, going on the aggressive. Gets a nice kill onto AlphaBreeze. Valentine picking up a kill onto ChanteNav as well. So now that these players on short are falling back, Blind does go out and hit a few people, but Lee goes out, not quite picking up FUBU, who gets a kill onto Aeronox. Torch going out onto Valentine, then gets a shot down onto FUBU.
Neural Theft.
Neural Theft comes out, revealing the last players. Having fun, gets picked up, gets a kill onto Curry Power. Now it's a 1v4 situation. Defenders have got control of this bomb, and KingDarien gets the last kill of that round.
And headshotting the full health player, not the low health one, so that was a bit unfortunate, but we'll see another buy round now coming in from Pow. 5-2 is the scoreline, so they're going to make this one happen and start chaining some rounds together before you let the defense's economy get built up too far. $3,900 is that number that you need to hit if you want to look for one of those rifles, be that a Phantom or a Vandal, and some heavy armor for yourself. Another heavy presence towards the B short position, it seems like. KingDarien will be ready for it. Players creeping up. Darien finds the first, but traded out immediately. Curry Power does not quite have that resurrection available yet. Did use that earlier on, I believe. Drone does spot out some players here and manages to find the tag as well. So that's info given away. Hunter's Fury now onto one. Almost finds the second player as well, and he does manage to find Curry Power. That's a nice refrag, but
he
also
also
did go out. Yeah.
Just want to say he also hit up FUBU there, so FUBU now is weak, and that Sage was dropped, so he's not able to be healed up now. So great ultimate there from Zëphyr.
Double doors out on the A side. I think Aeronox now getting smoked. Well, mollied out of that position. He might get timing here, but having funds there to back him up. Nice work from him, and now it's all on to FUBU. 1v3 has Shadow from the Shadows available. See if he finds a kill and opts to reposition with that one. Nice knife you've got there, mate. Showcasing that new skin that we've got in Valorant. Right, should pay me to do marketing for them. Or they can just fix their game either or. FUBU nice. Looks like he's just going to back out of this round and save, as their economy is not looking too strong.
Really well played there by having fun and Aeronox, who just held down that site superbly, getting some nice kills, as well as Zëphyr utilizing Hunter's Fury there to great effect, getting that kill and a tag. Putting the Omen on 70 HP, as you can maybe able to see. I'm not sure what T's looking at right now, but yeah, really well played by all of bigweenie that round.
Yeah, so Curry Power sort of actually allowing that to happen, because he ran in front of behind his teammate rather, that was sitting in that corner, and Zëphyr happened to fire at the same time, lining up those two players. And when you do get hits with that Hunter's Fury, you reveal the position, or well, the silhouettes of the players through the walls. So he was able to track onto both those players and give his team the info. Having fun, sitting at 15-2. Crazy start from him. Listing up an impressive
Begin round 9, scoreline 6-2 in favor of bigweenie. We do see 2 orbs coming out on bigweenie, but as well as premium rifles for power, so they're not at too much of a disadvantage. Aeronox getting 2 lovely kills through the smoke there, just spraying everyone down, doing a bit of an aggressive teleport up onto the top of this box.
But entz
gets picked up by entz, who spots him out. Run it back, being popped, falling back into that shower position, and now he's going back out with a curveball. No, he's throwing that curveball out and then running away. So, really well played by Aeronox there, getting those 2 nice kills through the smoke, as well as entz shutting down Aeronox. So now
Darien might get challenged here. This AWP shot is going to be crucial for him to land. Misses it. Does go wide. That allows entz into that teleporter. Now they have to know the rotation. Yeah, we see that rotation already coming through. Zëphyr has a lot of players coming towards him. He's got to make something big happen. He hears all of them jumping out the window. He hears those footsteps. Bomb starts to go down. Finds a player blind. Manages to stop the planter as well, but entz trades back with 2 of his own. Needs to complete the ace now. KingDarien has 3 HP, but it doesn't matter. 1 bullet to kill him, and 1 bullet from that AWP will take out that player. And entz swings out wide, completes the ace. And that's
great
the
round
first
from
ace
entz there.
of our grand finals. Yeah, superb work coming from him, also able to recover that AWP for his team. It's really stepping up in that round there. Manages to find 2 entries out onto the A side. Another rotation and able to win that 1v3 situation. Would have been dire circumstances if not.
So thankfully enough, bigweenie do have enough money here in the bank to still buy out those premium rifles, and they also still have a lot of money left over after rebuying there. A lot of attackers here pushing up onto this hookah position. Camera, not sure if KingDarien has used that camera just yet, but it would spot everyone. His cage does get triggered. People, 4 people in hookah right now is 1 on long. Smart of the defenders here, falling back onto site, using their smokes, utilizing their utility, just delaying this push as much as they can, waiting for their team to rotate, having fun, getting a nice flank, getting a headshot onto Curry Power. Now, decides to pull back. entz pushes out, gets a kill onto Zëphyr. KingDarien picking up 2, as well as Valentine getting a follow-up kill onto.
Really solid defense coming out here. Fast rotation. Chante manages to find another player, but now her position has been given up. Has Empress available? Will we see it committed? I think she's sniffing out this player on her flank, but the timing does not come through for her. Flicks away just as that player peeks, and that's having fun, taking out his counterpart in Chante. So 7th round on the board now for bigweenie. So they're looking out to close out this half quite convincingly.
So bigweenie in a great position here. Got to 7 rounds to 3. Got plenty of money in the bank. And they're in a pretty good spot for these last 2 rounds. They don't have to worry about economy. They'll be able to buy up both rounds. Whereas we do see on the attack is that they only have pistols this round. They're opting for that eco, as they're going to put more priority onto that last round and a half. We also like to note that while bigweenie have got 4 ultimates ready on their team, Power also have 3 ready on their side. So everyone's got a lot of stuff to use. It'd be interesting to see if Power decides to use it next round or this round, but only wait and see. Do see a bit of activity on short. Shots just sort of going through the smoke. Chante does get a wall bang headshot onto Valentine there, probably through the smoke. So nice shot from her.
Swing from her. Looks nice. Leah to help him out, but he's unable to convert that into a kill. FUBU tagged down to 6 HP. Wall's coming out now. Well, will get put down. Now it's 5v3 retake Ascent. No Sage available for the defense to resurrect any of those players. Having fun, able to find his first. Empress once again available for him, and he commits it. Finds the first onto Chante. Now he's healing. Nice dismiss to get some info on that other player. Nice trades coming through as well. And really good retake out of the defense. Losing those 2 players early on, they had the right amount of firepower to take back. Having fun, already sitting on 20 kills, and we're barely 11 rounds in.
Yeah, great round there for having fun, as you said, being absolutely dominant so far. 20-3. I don't think we've seen a dominant, such a dominant scoreline so far on a player this
Maybe
tournament.
only out of entz.
Yeah, but even then, entz had a dominant scoreline, but I think he would have had a few deaths. 3 deaths is a very little amount considering how many rounds have been played.
How much impacts he's had into these rounds as well.
So everyone on the team of Power has got an ultimate ready. They've got everything to use here. They've all got rifles. So hopefully they can get one back for the half. do see a bit of activity on B short there. People missing some shots, picking up a couple of little tags, cages and utility being used. Nice leer coming out there onto hookah. They're pushing through 3 players in that hookah position right now. entz is holding a bit of a lurk position on that A short, so he might be able to catch Aranox or Valentine off guard if they do decide to push him. KingDarien getting picked up by AlphaBreeze, having fun, trading back almost instantaneously. Zëphyr getting a nice kill onto FUBU, who was pushing up that long position. Curry Power resurrects AlphaBreeze, but having fun just shuts that down completely. Actually, I know AlphaBreeze is still alive, but he gets having fun gets 2 kills onto those players in hookah position.
Showstopper is available.
Self-res does come out from Valentine, but entz picks up Valentine just as he gets that off. Hunter's Fury coming out from Zëphyr and having fun getting a 4th kill onto AlphaBreeze, so he needs 1 more for the ace. entz getting a nice kill onto having fun shutting down, but KingDarien getting that last kill of the round. Great first half here from bigweenie. Having fun, absolutely dominant, sitting on 24 kills. My scoreboard is also broken, so gotta love Riot Games.
Alright, so we do seem to be having that issue still, but once again, we'll just flick through all the plays. So that's the only way to go for that. But really dominant 9-3 half coming out of bigweenie. They're looking to keep up the pace and take them down.
So bigweenie only need 4 rounds here to close out this map, whereas POWW have to bring it back, winning 10 maps without much room for error. So looking pretty dominant first half for bigweenie, as you said before. First attack round going out here for bigweenie. Do see Aranox throwing that out, that early smoke. Also Curry Power using his wall pretty early on short there. Players opting to shoot through that wall, so they know that there's at least a few players there as that wall was dropped pretty quick. Zëphyr using that hour drone, maybe trying to spot someone out. He does tag Curry Power there, hiding in a tight angle. Valentine pushes out but misses a couple of shots onto Curry Power. So only 2 players on the for defense on A site here, having fun, getting a nice headshot onto Curry Power, opening up the second half. So with that kill, ChanteNav on the flank gets a kill, headshot onto having fun, and also picking up another one onto Valentine. It is now a 3v3 situation. Bomb is down.
3v2. Swinging out, taken out by KingDarien. AlphaBreeze is there for the trade, but frags come in for POWW, and they're able to stick the defuse. ChanteNav opting to defuse that for herself, putting her at 2 points away from the ultimate in the first round. A nice recovery to get that first pistol round of the second half.
So I believe, I can't tell you because you can't see the scoreboard as it is bugged, but I do believe that bigweenie would more than likely go opt in for the save here, having lost that first round. But we will see buys coming out from POWW for the second round, just trying to get another round under their belt, use every advantage that they can. So beginning of the round, lots of players towards that B side, 4 players on that short. entz walks out, gets 2 nice spray downs. ChanteNav also getting a kill. Having fun, trading back, taking down entz, but FUBU picks up having fun there, completely shutting down. Now it's a 1v4 situation. FUBU gets a second kill onto KingDarien, closing out that round. Really quick round, but it was a eco from bigweenie. Well played from POWW there. So I believe that POWW will just end up saving the guns that they used from last round, but we will see a gun round coming out for bigweenie here. Premium rifles and all that sort of stuff. So
9-5 scoreline. You do need to hit that magic number. The magic number is 13 for you to hit. So, aggressive play coming out to be long. Run it back, committed out of hands. Early pressure, but he's taken out immediately. ChanteNav also dropped. Nice firing line set up by Zëphyr, and this having fun there at long. And does look like he wants to re-aggress, put the pressure on. Leer out there. Goes through the smoke, gets dropped. Zëphyr as well, unable to find that, and entz picks up 2 more for himself. Tallying that up for himself. Darien with 1 back. Finds 2 in fact from the showers position. And then now out onto the A site. Rotation trying to come through for entz and Curry Power. But the A site's been broken open wide. They've got it all to do. KingDarien's pushed into the CT position aggressively. entz manages to find the flick onto him. Triple kill for him now in this round. Valentine, bit overexposed, might get shot down here by entz. He's got a lot of E-shots to find. Opportunity given and missed there. Curry Power not trying to break his way through that wall. Bit of spam onto those boxes, so now they know where both these players are coming from. Valentine finds one, swings out, 6 bullets left, manages not to take out Iron Rocks, and a nice hold from the offense there. 10 to 5 now, putting them 3 points away from taking this map.
Yeah, 10 to 5. Probably just might have been a bit of a gun disadvantage there with some players only having SMG, but really well played there by bigweenie picking up that nice round. So I can't tell you, but I'm probably, based off my game knowledge, Power will still have enough money, as they did save the rifles from the second round, SMG, sorry, from the second round there. So I'll have enough money to buy up fully this round. So it should be an equal gun round this time. entz getting an opening frag onto Aeronox. Having Fun does hear someone on B short. Here's FUBU, sorry, on the ulti orb, but falls. FUBU decides to fall back.
Maybe not enough research out of the side of bigweenie there. We've seen that boost from Curry Power and entz done so many times. So if you hear that wall going down on that A short position, you should know that a player is going to be sitting, well, going to be perched up on the wall over that box. So they weren't able to clear that out, and now they're at a man disadvantage right off the bat. Info does go out onto the site. 3 players here for them to contend with FUBU. Holding down that low angle. ChanteNav able to win out that duel. Having Fun gets the better of FUBU though. Nice clear out. He's able to drop that fast enough. Zëphyr coming out, finds one. Unable to find the second. ChanteNav gets the better of him. Having Fun now 1v3. Has Empress available. Alex to use it. Joke's over. But that just gives him a free ult orb. And he's able to find another kill now. 1v2. Both players in that hookah position. Leer out. Doesn't elect to cross onto the site yet, as Bob is dropped under that hookah window. AlphaBreeze holding a really passive angle as he waits for his teammate to go flank up long. Having Fun. Not given anything yet.
I have the spike.
Has the bomb, clearing out all these angles. Really good stuff from him, but he's running really low on time, so he's got to find a way to plant, get some shots out. AlphaBreeze now swinging in from hookah, and he manages to pick up the kill into Having Fun. Bit unfortunate there, as he was dueled out by those 2 players. Really good peaks coming in.
Yeah, good round there from Power, bringing it back to 10 to 6 in favor of bigweenie. Having Fun sitting on 28 kills. He's the only player I can see right now on the scoreboard, but he is on 28 kills.
He's almost pushing 2 kills around now.
Yeah.
A crazy pace from him, even beating out that of entz that we saw yesterday. Yeah, these 6 players are just trying to keep up, just frag out for their teams. So yeah, Valentine now aware of that boost. See him preempt that. Good utility coming out onto the A side. entz is smoked off. But the counter Sage utility comes out. 4 rotations, really huge paint shells. Oh, not actually able to find too much damage. Does force some players a little bit back. Nice shots! Wait, those pistols! They just came out of nowhere. entz now through the smoke. ChanteNav as well. Good curveball. Blinds a lot of players. He's got a second one of those, but he's got no bullets, and he uses that to get himself out of dodge. ChanteNav now from heaven. Find some damage onto KingDarien. Wall is down. Plant can go. Whoa, nice flick from ChanteNav to find Valentine, who was just jumping out. She completes a triple kill for herself, putting 7 on the board now for the side of Pow.
Power really switching up on playing nice, safe defensive angles, utilizing their utility to great effectiveness there, getting a couple of boost spots, as you were saying earlier, and also just slowing down these pushes. So it was a couple of players last round for bigweenie did save, and it looks like they're going to have to save again from just flicking through the players, whereas Power are all sitting on rifles here. So bit unfortunate for bigweenie, but might just look like they might just go for that quick round. Entz gets a nice opening kill onto Aranox. I'm not sure if he spotted anyone else there, as Aranox was by himself. Entz does end up flashing himself there. Chante getting a kill onto KingDarien, who wasn't that hoop position, but Valentine trading back, shutting down Chante. Now,
Resurrection is available this round.
Three attackers out on a B site. There is 2 defenders there. One does go down, and Zëphyr and having fun dropping those players there. Bomb should be going down, so it's a 2v2 situation though.
Bomb has not actually been recovered yet. Resurrection is available. Toll tries to go and get that one, but entz is too quick. And now, having fun, looks like he wants to rotate to the A side. Yep, beelining for that now. Upgrades to a Phantom. These pistols are doing a lot of damage into this round. He's going for the double fake. He's coming back. I don't know if they've realized he's actually got the bomb, so he might be playing himself here.
AlphaBreeze is actually getting off that CT angle, so he's going to miss having fun completely. Although entz still is there, and he would have heard that bomb going down. Catches having fun with his knife out, pants down, so really well played by them. But it was actually, I just want to comment, like, even though bigweenie did lose that round, they were on an eco. They managed to take down 3 players
and
as well as get that bomb down. So that's a huge economic boost for them.
Yeah, so
they should
you're on
be
the side
able to fly
of
up
bigweenie. You're not unhappy with that round. Being able to damage the CT economy a little bit and get yourself that 300 credit plant money for each player. So, not bad at all.
As one.
Alright, utility now coming out towards A. Run it back committed out of, and he's using that to clear out B shot rather. Aggressively, KingDarien finds a nice opening shot onto FUBU after he trades out his teammate. Phoenix now getting sent back. I don't think KingDarien's actually realized that. A bit of pressure now coming out. It's on AlphaBreeze and Curry Power to hold off this push. Chante now rotating into the heaven position. Does have a Phantom to work with. Minute on the clock, 4v4 situation. No players are able to be revived into this round yet. KingDarien just trying to clear out all these corners with that operator. Smoke comes out.
Having funds on the lurk here with the bomb. I'm not sure if this is intentional or not, but it could be absolutely huge. There's only one player on B. If his teammates manage to do this fake push onto A, might force entz to rotate over onto A site, which looks like exactly where he is going now. And having fun rotating up onto that B site is probably going to get this bomb down and catch everyone off guard. Really well played by him going for this lurk. KingDarien still is alive, taking that teleporter, going to B. So now all defenders have to rotate back onto this B site. Bombs down. Really well played by having fun there. It's a 3v2 retake now. Having fun in a really nice elbow position here. Does get picked up by entz. So now it's a 3v1 situation. KingDarien by himself. He has got the bomb planted in his favor. More for that long position. 3 players pushing out. Throwing out a slow orb. Looks like he is going to swing out. Doesn't manage to pick up entz, and entz just drops him after getting off that bomb just quickly.
10-9 is the scoreline now. Still, bigweenie has the lead, but that is diminishing quite quickly, and I think they might barely have enough money to buy some rifles this round. Let's see as their loadouts do come in. 3 players have not bought yet.
So entz is actually beaten having fun to that 30 bomb there. So he's really turned it up this second half.
5 ults available, however, on the side of bigweenie. They might use that to come into this round. KingDarien has gone down to that Marshall. entz is just creating so much pressure. So many opportunities for his team. It's getting tense now.
Chante is in a pretty aggressive B mid position. Gets picked up by Aranox there. So they spotted 2 players there. Wonder if defense are going to use this information at all. Cypher ultimate coming out, pinging where the defenders are. Looks
Yeah,
like the
FUBU
attackers are just going to
wisely-
push up onto this B site after realizing that FUBU is the only person there. Smart of him to just fall back and wait for his teammates. So now it is a 4v5 retake. Empress being popped by having fun here. So perfect situation for that sort of ultimate.
And it looks like the defense has just given up on this retake. They saw the Empress come out and they thought, I don't want to challenge that man when he's got that active, so they'll just give up the round, save their weapons, and not give up any more ultimate points. So yeah, they've all exited into the showers position, and they're just going to have a group meeting here and wait and discuss what they're going to do next round. 11-9 rather. And,
Yeah. So
bigweenie
now
approaching map point.
Well, KingDarien does take that big teleport. I wonder if he's going to push out because everyone else on the defense, is there in that showers position. Doesn't look like he's going to challenge at all. But bigweenie, good round from them. They only need 2 more rounds here to close out this map. Power are running out of breathing room. If they drop another round, it forces... they have to catch up and force into the overtime.
Just a reminder for everyone.
Overtime, sorry.
Yeah, so just a reminder, we are running that new competitive overtime ruling, so you have to find, you'll alternate on attack and defense as you head into overtime. And when the scoreline hits 12-12, both teams their money will be reset to $5,000. Every player will be set at 3 points away from their ultimate, and you'll be given well, it'll be the first team who takes 2 rounds in a row as you alternate attack and defense. AlphaBreeze, nice utility usage. We did see Aaron Rock's TP into this elbow position. Doesn't manage to find ChanteNav. Gets the better of him, and now she backs up into that position. FUBU now from the back of the side, and entz combining for some kills.
FUBU getting a second kill onto KingDarien, and ChanteNav closing out that round onto Zëphyr, getting a flawless 4 power here. So huge round for them. Only needing 3 rounds here now. Sorry, it's 11-10. They've really brought it back in this second half, and turning it up turning the dial to 11. Currently sitting on 31 kills, whereas Having Fun's been sitting on 29 for the last couple of rounds. Hasn't really been able to perform as well in this second half.
Cover going out.
So lots of early smokes being used by either team here on this A short position. That's one way coming out. Our drone does spot FUBU there. Hunter's Fury coming out from Zëphyr, does get the tag onto FUBU, but he hits his teammate a little bit. Having Valentine also using the resurrect onto Having Fun, who was dropped on B short. So it looks like the attackers are going to go for a push here out onto A. They are met by 3 defenders. Showstopper used by AlphaBreeze, shutting down Having Fun there. KingDarien getting a return kill onto AlphaBreeze, and Valentine also picking up a nice kill. Bomb goes down on A. And now it's a 3v4 retake. Empress being used by ChanteNav. Aronox also dropping entz. So ChanteNav gets shut down before she can pop off by KingDarien. Now FUBU's got 1 kill onto Zëphyr, gets a second on Aronox, but Valentine trades back and shuts him down. So
if FUBU had won that
12,
round, that was a highlight-worthy play. I was just gonna say.
12-10 to bigweenie now. They only need 1 more round. Power have got no breathing room here. They need to win the next 2 rounds to force that overtime. So really, really important stuff. Bigweenie use all of their ultimates last round, so they don't really have anything available, whereas Power have got the resurrect from the Sage as well as 2 other ultimates available. And popping that run it back, getting an opening kill onto KingDarien, really well played by him. Now it is a 5v4. Valentine also dropping AlphaBreeze, and Curry Power getting kills. Kills going out everywhere. Curry Power resurrects AlphaBreeze. Now it is a 2v4 situation, after FUBU picks up a nice kill onto Having Fun. They do know where the attackers are, as that Boombot just spotted out Zëphyr. Aronox drops Curry Power, and AlphaBreeze gets 2 nice kills to close out that round. So now it is 12-11. This is the last round for both sides. They have to spend absolutely everything, use everything that they have at their disposal, because after this, it goes to that 2-round overtime. Two-round advantage, sorry, overtime.
Yeah, so last round of regulation time, as you did mention, match point still on the side of bigweenie, but I think they're all on pistols. Yeah, not much economy for them. They're all on lesser weaponry. Sheriff's on a couple of players. Some of them have managed to afford those rifles, so it won't be just a pistol round per se. Ants playing in this smoke, really smart. Trying to mind game out these players. Dodges that server drone as well. That's huge. That's a lot of info that might be misread now. Aaron Rocks seems to think that's still a payload though. Zëphyr, nice shot onto entz, and that's their carry down. Also, shadows from the shadows from FUBU. He's gonna go for a fast flank, and they have to be aware of this now. They have to be aware of the positioning of this Omen. Having fun. Looks like he has an idea. Spots him out now. Doesn't matter if he didn't land that shot. That's info gathered. AlphaBreeze from Heaven, and ChanteNav from CT loses out on the duel to KingDarien. ChanteNav now also finds one onto KingDarien using that heal. Reina now has to clutch up this 1v5. Manages to dismiss out of there. Isn't able to find any more info, and that Sage Ball is still up 9 bullets in the mag, but she's challenged by 2. Map 1 goes the way of bigweenie. 13-11.
Yeah, really close round there. They sort of left it to the last minute there to close it out, but great first round from both teams there. Couldn't ask for anything more close. 33 kills from entz, and 20. Having fun doesn't manage to pick up that 30 bomb, sort of dropping off in that second half, but really well played. Strong showing from both teams. Nobody really lagging behind. Actually, never mind. Curry Power only sitting on 3 kills, which is a bit unfortunate. Pretty low, but
yeah,
doesn't
that
really.
Pre-game smack talk still seems to have gone back to him, gotten to him a little bit, but hopefully he's able to recover into our second map, as we will be moving on to that very shortly after this break.
At night was born to fight. Mythical, so mystical, think what you like. You could be the sword, the shield, defender of the people down below. You know I fought for love. You know I fought for love. You know I fought for love. Be kind to those around you. Don't be merciless. Remember me, for my name is Perseus. 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 I don't want the throne that my father has. Fighting wicked beasts while they move so fast. You could be the sword, the shield, defender of the people down below. You know I fought for love. You know I fought for love. You know I fought for love. Have your friends beside you like my Pegasus. Remember me, for my name is Perseus. My name is Perseus. My name is Perseus. My name is Perseus. Perseus.
Alrighty, and we are back from our break after a convincing map 1 victory for bigweenie. Power now on the rebound, and they're trying to take map number 2, which will be split. I'm still here with my boy Kakapo, and we are ready to bring you the rest of these maps.
Ready to check on both teams and make sure I have got the right map, which I have. So it looks like we are ready to get into game. So on to map 2 here, which is split. T, do you want to do the rundown or shall I?
You can take this one again, Kak, since you so love to do them.
Sure, thank you very much. All right, so I was just trying to be nice. So we are on split. Split's little feature is these traversable ropes on multiple points along the map. No other map so far features these. So it offers a lot of quick rotations or up and down, a little bit of outplays, maybe some cheeky little head peeks or something of the like. The map also features a lot of vertical aiming. There's a lot of high and low points for players to look and hold from. So it's a bit of a different map. It can be the difference between a good and bad player being able to not only just control their horizontal but vertical aim. So it'd be interesting to see if people can still perform as well as they did on the first map here. When playing this map, teams tend to focus a lot of power into mid. Split is quite a wide map overall, and that mid power it provides so much opportunity for both sides. If the attackers manage to get some grip onto mid, they've got two easy routes onto both sides, and defenders want to keep that mid control to both stop the attackers from getting onto those sites quite easily, but also having the option to rotate quickly to cover a site that has been attacked by the opposing team. So looks like we are going into loading screen here. I'll do the team callouts for bigweenie when we do get into game eventually. So here we are starting game 2. 1-0 to bigweenie. On bigweenie, who's starting on attack, we have KingDarien on the Zëphyr again, having fun. Also on Rainer again, Valentine on the Sage again, Zëphyr on Sova again, and Aranox on Omen yet again. So it's exact same team for them this time around.
Yeah, and the same team comp once again coming out of POW. That will be AlphaBreeze on Race, FUBU on Omen, Shantae once again on the Rainer, Phoenix for entz, and Sage for Curry Power. Let's see if entz is able to keep up the pace that he had that up one, but bring his team the victory this time. Playing that solo away, he's got 5 players to deal with now. Fast push coming out. Good curveball, but he's walked right into a Lear, and now he's got 4 players to face. Lots of damage going out, but unable to find those kills. Aaron rocks with 1 onto AlphaBreeze, who did manage to find one of his own, bringing this into a 4-on-3 now. Aaron rocks holding this top ramp area. He's got a lot of important gunfights coming out soon. Good smoke out from FUBU. Will deny that tiny angle, but he's trying to push through. Aaron rocks with some nice repositioning here. Here's that TP come through. Aaron rocks does combine with having fun to clean up that kill, and now it's all down to Shantae from the monitor's position. And she's unable to pick up any of those kills. Clean pistol round coming in from bigweenie.
Really good round 1 yet again. Here, so we do see bigweenie, after winning that round, they opt in to buy up SMGs but we do see KingDarien with a Marshal as well, which is a quite powerful tool for round 2, as the opposing team often will just be saving their money rather than buying armor, so that leaves the Marshal the opportunity to one-shot body shot, as it does 101 to the body. So the rest of bigweenie just buy up SMGs, having fun only sitting on a Ghost, so he's the only person who didn't buy, but we see 3 shorties as well on power here, so they might be holding some really tight angles, trying to pick up a kill and then transfer that into a SMG of some sort. So see, 3 players mid right now. Wall going out nice and early. Players just throwing, shooting, spraying through smoke, shooting at walls, just trying to maybe find some lucky sort of shot. Valentine does pick up ChanteNav, who pushed out aggressively with that shorty. And now they have got this B site. Lear going up as well as Wall cutting off the heaven position. They do spot one in heaven. Couple of shots hitting Curry Power, sorry. And entz is walking through CT with this shorty, so might look for someone just to overstep a little bit. He is slowed off, and he is pushing. It looks like he's going to go on the offensive here, pushing into the smoke. It's a 4v5 situation, sorry, for Power here. Zëphyr getting a nice kill onto AlphaBreeze, making it 3v5 now. Curry Power and entz also getting a nice kill. Valentine picking up FUBU, getting 3 kills, sorry. Valentine having fun getting last kill route onto entz, so another good round from bigweenie. So as they did save last round, Power are now ready to get going. They've got those rifles out. Do see a couple of rifles coming out onto the side of bigweenie. Only 2 by the looks of it, maybe 3 if Zëphyr decides to opt in for one. But more of an equal round here. Bit unfortunate, like not much you can really do if you do lose that first round up against SMG. So looks like we've got 3 players in mid right now for both teams, just trying to find a little bit of power, maybe get a pickup somewhere and convert that into a push somewhere. Only one person on A, and that is AlphaBreeze, holding that heaven position. Our drone is coming out from this Sova. Maybe, I'm not sure if it just runs out before it spots AlphaBreeze, so they're not quite sure if he's there or not. We do see the attackers deciding. Only Sova, sorry, opts out, going through sewers. Looks like he's turning back, but AlphaBreeze has missed this completely. Having fun is gone on the offensive here, picking up a kill onto entz, but getting traded back by AlphaBreeze, who was in that heaven position. Zëphyr is up there now. Aranox dropping AlphaBreeze in that heaven position. Looks like the bomb is going to be planted. So now it is a 3v3 retake for Power. Smoke's going out. 2 players coming through CT as well as 1 going up through heaven. You see Zëphyr setting up these shock darts, maybe trying to kill someone that eventually, when they do land, pick up a kill. Stop the defuse, sorry.
So the retake is now going to be coming on the way. Curry now pushing into this elbow position. Got a lot of work coming into it, but Aaron Rocks just sprays right through onto him. FUBU picking one onto KingDarien. Now it's all on FUBU. Has a Spectre and switches to another Spectre. Going through these smokes. Finds a kill onto Aaron Rocks, but Zëphyr's there with the refrag. And the 3rd round now in the hands of bigweenie. Really nice work from Having Fun there to make his way up into that ramp position and actually find that player coming up the roofs completely off guard. So another crucial kill to open up that round for them.
So just also want to note that Aranox, even though smokes went down onto the elbow position, it was smart of him just to push into that omen smoke, because once you're in that smoke, you can see, you have great visibility. You can't see out, but you can see everything inside that smoke. So he managed to catch a player off guard, stopping them from maybe getting a sneaky pickup somewhere or defusal. So beginning of the round, we do have a save coming out for the defenders here on Power. Nice paint shells coming out onto Zëphyr, picking up a little bit of damage, but nothing too significant. Our drone coming out doesn't spot anyone, but looks like the attackers are going to off this A push and go more towards the B. As it looks like the defenders have over-rotated here. They still do have 2 players in B, in the mid position, so, and smoke goes out onto B. Couple of players mid now. Looks like they are going to rotate back. Blind coming out, hitting Zëphyr. FUBU pushing out, but he isn't able to spot Zëphyr just yet. Got 2 players out on the B site, but the bomb isn't there just yet. There is 1 up in heaven for the defenders, so they might try and pick her up. Aranox does get ChanteNav, so now the bomb is on site. Looks like it'll be going down. FUBU picking up a kill onto Zëphyr there. Now it's a 4v4 situation. Not much the defenders here can do. Sorry, entz does get a kill onto Having Fun, popping the run it back, coming up through heaven. He is pretty low HP. Aranox actually spraying down Curry Power through the smoke and also hits who was on low health, so it just sends him back automatically from the run it back, healing him back up to full HP. Entz pushing out that heaven position. 1v2 for him. He gets dropped by Aranox, who ends the round with 3 kills. So now score is 4-0 in favor of bigweenie.
Yeah, and another good take onto that B side. bigweenie. Guns on both sides now, and bigweenie starting to build up a little bit of bank. We see Valentine sitting at $5,000 and Aranox just shy of 3,000. So they're hoping to train a couple more rounds together so they can get a healthy bank to sit on into the later rounds of this half.
Shadows traveling.
So early utility usage by both sides to get some control into mid. Aranox does look to be using he cast that from the shadows, and he's going into that elbow position, looking to get some headway into that A site. The player's already been let past. You see AlphaBreeze is now has to clear his spawn and just misses the timing on that peek from Aranox. ChanteNav from Heaven finds another, from Ramp rather, finds one onto Valentine, but Aranox is just wrecking havoc in the CT spawn. Now I'm gonna have to challenge this player who's coming through. Oh, Zëphyr almost gets the turn. Empress active now. And now the player's coming out. Aranox in this next to this heaven position. 2v3 now. Opts his teleport back onto the side. Maybe doesn't go as far as he wants, but he's got some smoke to cover him. Darien doesn't find the player coming through the smoke. ChanteNav with a 4k almost picks up the ace, but it's stolen away by FUBU, and they finally managed to get their first round on the board.
Yeah, really well played there by ChanteNav, utilizing Empress to its full effect there, getting 4 kills. So you gotta love getting map on the board, starting to get that ball rolling. bigweenie are in a pretty good spot economy wise, so they should be able to buy up here without too much of a disadvantage. Valentine's sitting on 7,200. But it looks like after this round, they're not going to have too much in the bank. Rose, after winning, Power should be pretty good.
Alright, Entz looking for some early aggression. Good curveball does blind that player, and he will almost convert that into a kill. Hot Hands is probably going to finish him up, and he gets the heal from that Sage. Entz trying to clean up that kill, gets too eager for it, and he's punished immediately. Good neural theft to find some players. That's going to put these two defenders in some dire straits as they are outed. Now it's all on AlphaBreeze. Has Showstopper, but he's getting pinched by the bomb player, in fact. Having fun. That Spike crawling into that position. He's swinging out, but taken out from behind by having fun. And another reasonably clean round, capitalizing on that over-aggression out of Entz into that garage position. And after losing their first round, they immediately bounce back and bring the scoreline up to 5-1.
So Aranox is sitting on 10 kills right now. He's really pumping it up this game, having fun, not doing quite as well, but luckily enough has got a team behind him. So beginning of this round, looks like only they have 1 AWP and 2 rifles and then 2 pistols. So a bit strange here for Power, not just leaving that naked AWP, but not much they can really do about it. Carlin?
Spray's coming out through mid. FUBU unable to connect onto anything onto Aranox. Entz is holding that line. FUBU trying to do some sneaky teleport. Does actually get the drop onto Aranox, but he misses the spray. It's a perfect play, but a missed execution. Now that's giving the man advantage over. Entz does manage to find one with that up, but he's blinded out. Aranox doesn't seem to realize that. Hold on, they have players in the ropes position. That's KingDarien and having fun that have just gotten free access up the ramp on A. Empress pops, doesn't quite find the kill, but that's a lot of info given over because you have lost control of that A site. KingDarien timing.
Aranox retrading there. It's now a 2v1 situation. AlphaBreeze is on the other side of this ropes, which looks like where the attackers want to go through. Teleport coming out onto B site actually, so it the Phoenix is there currently. I wonder if entz heard that or not, but does pick up Zëphyr, who was in heaven position. Aranox dropping entz and teleporting up to that heaven position. AlphaBreeze has gone up there to match him and drops Aranox, catching him off guard. Well played by AlphaBreeze there, as well as entz. So score is now 2-5. Still bigweenie in the lead there. They are overall a bit short on cash, so it looks like they might opt for a save here. Whereas Power have plenty of money to work with here. Got those rifles. Power on a singer, so teammates are able to buy him, but maybe just deciding against it. Maybe save that money for another time, maybe for a different player. But save coming out for bigweenie here. Run it back being used by the
Phoenix. And that info. Now they know the push is going out towards A. ChanteNav in a difficult position here, stuck in the corner through the smoke. Does manage to get picked up by Valentine. That frenzy coming into play at that close quarters position. AlphaBreeze now. Rotation has finally come in. The shot is utilized, and this could be huge. Unable to get his gun up fast enough, but he's almost does manage to get one. Good showstopper out from AlphaBreeze. Finds two with that, and switches to the Vandal for the third. KingDarien now in a 1v2. Doesn't quite have the bomb. AlphaBreeze is looking to get a quad kill for himself. KingDarien needs to check this corner. He seems to be aware of it. Nice shot onto that player, and now he's got 45 seconds and bomb to work with. entz in the monitor's position. Might think a rotation is coming through. Either of these players seem to know the exact positioning of the other. Darren wants to get this spike down. It's moving back into heaven.
entz is just going to chill, he's going to hear that bomb going down. So it's whether or not KingDarien knows that he is up. And he does spot KingDarien's barrel up there, but gets a nice flick onto his head there, dropping him. Getting another round under under Powers. Just a nice little tap there onto KingDarien. Now score is 3-5. Bigweenie still in the lead, but Power clawing back, getting a couple of rounds under their belt. More rounds than last time.
Yeah, so 3-5 now is the scoreline in favor of bigweenie. Aranox sitting at 13-6. Meaning the 7 frags. No one else at that double-digit number of kills yet. Ultimate is available for Curry Power here. Maybe trying to use that resurrection. Not doing too hot for himself. Currently sitting at 1-8. Needs to start turning up the gas. See if he can back up some of that shit talk he did earlier with some actual gunplay. Bit of a slow around nose. Not a lot of mid aggression here. ChanteNav with a nice hit, but KingDarien just shuts that one down. Doesn't want to have any of that. Paint shells out from AlphaBreeze. Doesn't manage to find any significant damage. Now the defense is weakened, but you can see those players spreading out just a little bit more. Overdrawn out onto the site. Does manage to spot that player in the back of sight. Good trading though. Aranox manages to find the headshot onto entz.
Bomb going down on that B position. There's only 2 attackers on this site right now, though. They've got to wait for their other 2 teammates to rotate over.
So his power positioning could be dangerous here. There is a wall cutting off some of his angles. Freeze. Sends out the Grimbot. But he's left his front exposed. Aranox with nice 2 kills and having fun. Picks up the last, and it's a really nice take from them. And that all started because of that opening kill from KingDarien, forcing the rotation out from that Omen player. And yeah, just really nice cross-map play coming out of bigweenie so far. Allowing them to put 6 rounds on the board themselves.
So rifles coming up for both teams here. The defense Power no money left over after buying there though, so they might be a little bit in a bit of a disfavorable position after this round. entz holding a really aggressive angle there. Aeronox getting a nice opening kill onto FUBU, as well as having fun dropping Chante. Aeronox also getting 3 kills there. Nice spray down, picking up Curry Power and AlphaBreeze.
Yeah, and he
Neural
combines with
Theft
having
coming
fun
out,
over
and
the
now it's
side.
a 5v1 retake for entz. He does drop Aeronox in mid. Bombs rotating over onto they knew exactly where entz was, so really well played by them to call this a take.
Yeah, now entz has a 1v4 to recover. This is the 10th round of the half. 2 rounds to go after this, so maybe you want to commit some of that money that you have built up, but he's stuck in a really hard position. He's got a wall to go through, and if you're going to wait for that to time out, you still got about maybe 10 seconds before this wall goes down. So running that time down just a bit more, and now he's contending with 2 players, and unable to even find the first. Valentine delivers a nice headshot onto him.
So we're heading into the second last round for the half. 7-3 in Big Weenie's favour. Team Power are just going to have to save here. It looks like all 5 people are picking up shorties though, so they might be looking for a little bit of cheese here.
They're saving up for that last round. A bit concerned that none of them have decided to maybe save up some money, so they can afford an AWP. Maybe not looking to match the AWP of KingDarien here. But stack coming out towards the B site. I don't think we'll see too much aggression there. Valentine just put some bullets into the wall. Make sure these players aren't getting too over-eager. This is a really... If anyone's to walk in here, they're for sure to have a bad time. So they've got 8 potential shotgun pellets coming out towards them. Ramp control, A ramp control given up early. entz pops that, run it back, try it. No, maybe would have liked to see that save for another round. Gets immediately tapped out by Zëphyr. Now he's got to hold back his aggression. 2 more players coming around to face. Finds the round of the first and the second. Can he get the third? Runs low out of bullets, and he's running, trying to put that distance between him and the shorty, which is now doing hilarious amounts of damage. Barely anything at all. 2 damage from that range. And the push has now come out onto A. Zëphyr down to 8 HP now. Almost within lethal range if you're like 20 meters away with that shorty. Chante on the ropes, unable to do any work with that of her own. Now a 5v2 retake. FUBU and entz with these shorties. They probably just don't want to give up any ult points. Having fun here, looking to pad his stats. Pushing out into mid, but it could be dangerous. FUBU swings out, manages to find a lot of damage, but having fun left on 1 HP. That's truly unlucky. Now entz, maybe it's his turn to get the cheek shorty kill going.
So, go into the last round of the half. Zëphyr getting a 3rd kill of the round, dropping entz at the end there, but a last round for the half, 8-3. Lots of 2 ultimates available for both sides, both Sage ultimates as well as Empress, and for Power, and so the ultimate Hunter available for the Soba. So, full buy coming out from everyone here. 5 seconds. A lot of attackers are currently in towards B and mid. Deuce, having fun is lurking on A though, so he might be able to catch someone on the aggressive hit. Shots going out, couple of nice curveballs just blinding some players, but nothing eventful really happening. Shots going out, bit of utility being used, but nothing's happened so far.
Curry Power still has that resurrection available. He's been holding on to that for a couple rounds now. Hopefully we'll see that coming out mid. Is being cleared out. Valentine first base to peek. Doesn't quite go down. KingDarien now holding with that AWP. Finds that first player. Curry Power walling that up, and this time they're going to commit that resurrection. But this wall is going down fast, and they're going to be able to convert this. Aeronox coming through fast. Able to stop that showstopper from coming out as well. That's a huge kill now. Blinded out. Having fun now, finally lurking up the A position. Aeronox also dropped by FUBU. 3 kills in the round for him now. Chante has Empress available, but she's about to get flanked by Having Fun, who comes up the ropes. Good trigger discipline so far. Trying to get more info. Goes for a cheeky knife kill. You love to see that. Bit of insult to injury, and he's also able to clutch out that round. 9-3 half now, given over to Big Weenie.
Yeah, bit unfortunate that FUBU jumped around that corner. That inaccuracy proved fatal. But I would also like to comment on FUBU there. He had a really nice play in that heaven position. He was on the ropes. Instead of pushing immediately when he knew the players were there, he made the right call, falling back down and throwing out the blind before pushing, and that let him hit all players up in that heavy position with that blind, and he came up and just absolutely murdered them. So really well played by him, but just a bit unfortunate that he wasn't able to finish off that round. So beginning of the second half, 9-3 scoreline. Aeronox sitting on 22 kills, having an absolutely insane game here.
Do you have the scoreboard bug?
No, I do not.
Yeah, no, never. Lucky sometimes.
Lovely.
Alright.
So do you see KingDarien spotting some players in B garage position? So Lear coming out, Cage coming out, sees lots of players there, gets one kill. Aeronox dropping AlphaBreeze. AlphaBreeze also picking up KingDarien, Aeronox getting a second one onto ChanteNav, but FUBU trading back, dropping, having fun. FUBU, sorry, no, it's a 2v3 situation for
Curry Power blinded out, gets picked up by Zëphyr.
Nice flank, gets a headshot onto Curry Power, and Aeronox gets the third kill of the round onto FUBU.
Aeronox on 25-8 now for himself. Really picking up the pace for his team. Really nice hold from him, yeah, the nice shots coming in from that heaven position out of that ghost. He's able to find a lot of kills though. So, 10-3 is the score line. And big Power is opting for a save. So almost guaranteeing 11 rounds now for bigweenie. We're trying to push through this smoke. Those players have just kind of gone past each other. Aeronox does find one. Caught reloading. But no kills actually come through, and he's able to recover that. Finds one onto FUBU now. Critically low health. Nice line to get a lot of those plays. That boom bot was not locked onto him. Lucky for him, and now it's all under Curry Power. 1v5, and he's easily dropped by Aeronox, and he completes 4 kills for himself.
Aeronox absolutely having an insane game, sitting on 29 kills and having fun following up second frag with only 11. So he is just on fire this game. The top fragger is entz for that enemy team. As usual, he is doing the best on his team, being really consistent, but he's only sitting on 12 kills. So at a bit of a disadvantage here, 3-11. They've got a full buy-up round this time round. So this is where they need to start winning. If they give up, they've got one round to for a bit of breathing room, but if I was them, I would try and just not give it up if possible. So ChanteNav does drop KingDarien, and Aeronox also drops FUBU. entz gets another kill onto Aeronox. Now it is a 4v3 situation.
Defenders really spread thin here. Zëphyr in that home position is dropped by entz, who gets nice, comes up the rope, having fun with a nice shot though. entz also tagged up by that Marshall, doing lots of work. That investment already paying out. Valentine on the rotate. 3 players outside of A. The bomb is also here, but it looks like they're trying to rotate out. They've still got a minute on the clock to work with. So they're really trying to milk that time and find opportunities where available. Players are about to come into contact here. Valentine, this is a crucial gunfight, and he turns around just at the wrong time. Oh god. AlphaBreeze peeks out, and now that missed shot was crucial. Last 2 players on A. The bomb is there as well. Curry Power gives a heal over to entz. They still have that firepower to work with, but this is going to be not as clean as a round as they were hoping. Combos down, Vandals in the hands of both of them, but having fun just rips his head off. Unsure of the location of the last player, but he's on site. Hence 1v2. Got it out now. Unable to get that spray onto the player in head, and that was having fun. Valentine now swinging out, and he's managed to trade that kill. Bit of a DM there. Spamming the defuse key, but he's got plenty of time, and that's going to put them on map point, yeah.
Yeah, map point. So I just want to point out, Power did buy up that last round, so they're definitely not going to have enough money for a full buy here. So they're at a significant disadvantage now. They have to just invest absolutely everything here. They can't save another round. They just need to absolutely send it here. they're going up against an AWP on Having Fun as well as 4 rifles. So it's looking pretty dire right now, but it's not impossible.
Looks like Having Fun's gonna look to get an early peek off. Run it back coming out of things. Purple out. They're immediately walled off by Sage. They're immediately backing off, giving respect to those players out mid. 4 strong now. KingDarien right behind that switch. Having Fun chimes on his ult, finds the player teleporting through that. Now he's got some lineups to get. Nobody looking at him, and just a crossfire comes out
over
mid.
so quick. Flawless last round. KingDarien picking up 3 kills in that last round. So great second map out of bigweenie. Well played to them. Also really well played to Power, who weren't quite as dominant that second game, but they still put up a pretty good fight.
Yeah, no. They will have to try and bring it back on our map 3, which will be Ascent. We're going to take a quick break, guys, but we'll be heading into that straight afterward.
Inside the book that I wrote are all the words that we spoke, yet only with our eyes. Now is the time to choose. Somebody wins and some lose. I can see through your disguise. Lay it down, hope for something better. Looking at the clouds, the Zëphyr and the weather. You can't keep this up. The lies are just too much. Kick back, start another fire. Looking at the clouds, making shapes that you admire. And you can't stop it now, 'cause you don't know how.
Alrighty, hope everyone had a good break. We are just about ready to get into map number 3. Big Weenie currently leading the series 2-0. And our map 3 will be Ascent. So there's a comeback that's about to happen. It's got to start now. Hack, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're back. Yep.
Yep, I am. I'm just setting up a new lobby as the old one was broken.
Yep, so we will look to get map number 3 on the way. Will be Ascent, as we mentioned earlier. So pretty dominant second map coming out of Big Weenie there. 13-3 was the scoreline. Aaron Rock's dropping over 30 kills for his team, I believe. Really putting on the carry pants.
I'll just be back. I've just got to do something.
Yeah, no worries. So I think we're just getting on to the game soon. So just cleaning up some of the lobby. So once again, our third map will be Ascent. And this is a best of 5 series, so 3 map wins is what you need to take the series home and that $600 prize pool. I think we are just trying to fix some last things. We'll be getting underway as soon as possible, guys.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good. So I think we're getting the lobby set up.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll be getting underway quite shortly. If you guys in chat aren't doing anything right now, feel free to check out our sponsors over at Animenia. Gracious enough to sponsor the tournament, and they've also given us a special discount code that is HardValley2020 for 10% off all products until July 26th. So make sure.
What? Oh, wait.
Just make sure you guys check him out.
Game.
Alright then. Says you're still in game.
Sorry, it's having a bit of issue getting players in the lobby here. Here we go. Alright, should be working this time around.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So we're on Ascent. Standard. Sick. Alright, so getting players in now. Sorry about all of that. Gotta love Riot's clients sometimes. Did I invite you to?
I'm unable to join, I think. I'll restart my phone really quickly.
Or
Chat's telling you to move so that they know you're okay.
yes, I am okay, Infernos. Nice gamer tag, by the way, you fucking loser.
Alright. I'm just relogging now.
Sure thing.
So, we'll be ready to get into map number 3. So, as we said, Big Weenie is currently on series point. If they take this map, they're taking home that prize. Did you invite me just now?
I'm unable to invite. I've just opened up the party to join.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So, should be about ready to get into the game now, guys. Sorry for the wait. Alrighty. So I think we're just about ready to get underway now, Kak, if you want to confirm
Waiting
for
on
me.
that last player. He should be coming soon.
So once again, guys, our map 3 will be Ascent. Alright, get ready to head into that one.
Alright. Got the last player in, just doing a quick ready
Oh
check.
shit, hello? Yo, what's up? Hi.
Oh, someone's talking in chat. I better just love you again.
Hey.
Alright, we're gonna
Hey,
start.
Jen.
Yep.
Alright, so
yeah,
map
go ahead.
3 Ascent. So Ascent has Ascent's little feature is a raisable and lowerable doors on each site. They are destructive. It also features a few armored walls, which when enough damage is done, they drop and allows them to be shot through. When playing this map, the map features quite a long middle angle, and when playing this map, teams tend to focus a lot of power and pressure onto that mid area, as same as split. If you gain that mid control, you've got a lot of easy avenues for attack and different ways to pull off strat. So on defense, if you want to be more than likely just holding that top mid position with an AWP of some or a sniper of some kind. Really just looking to keep that mid pressure, and it looks like we are going through into the loading screen. So when we get into game, I once again will do a player check. So for bigweenie, who currently sitting at 2 games to none against Power. For the team bigweenie on attack, we have Valentine on the Sage yet again, Aeronox on Omen, KingDarien switching it up on the Jet, Zëphyr on the Sova yet again, and having fun also switching it up and playing Viper.
Yep, and on the side of Power, we have a bit of a change up as well. FUBU getting off that Omen and onto the Brimstone. entz now taking up that Reyna, AlphaBreeze on Raze, Curry Power taking over the Phoenix from entz, and Shantae on that Sage.
So early smokes being used, lots of utility. Attackers, FUBU spotting a couple of attackers in mid, but gets killed by KingDarien, who gets the first kill of the map. Attackers pushing up into mid, as we're saying, a lot of pressure being put on here. Looking for another pick somewhere. Looks like they've spotted Curry Power, putting a couple of shots in him, having fun, picking up a kill onto entz as well. So now it is a 5v3 situation. Wall goes off in that mid position, and the attackers just got free roam to push out onto this onto this A site. Bomb will be planted, and now there's a 3v5 retake this first round of map 3. So KingDarien did lower that door that I was talking about earlier, but it already has been shot and destroyed. Slower being put in that position as well by Valentine, and Wall also coming up, so they're in a pretty nice defensive position here. Pretty hard for the defenders to retake this site. Shantae getting 3 nice kills and having fun, also picking up a 3rd onto Curry Power and getting a 4th onto Shantae, finishing up the first round with 4 kills. Absolutely huge first round out of here.
My ultimate isn't ready.
All right, so beginning of round 2 for this map 3, defenders got those five shorties yet again. all holding that A site, also SMGs and a Vandal on having fun, being able to buy that and heavy armor as he did get 4 kills in the previous round. Looks like the attackers are pushing up into this mid position, not really having fun getting the spray down onto 2 people who gets killed by AlphaBreeze in the end, challenging with that shorty. So now they've picked up that Vandal, and it's now still a 4v3 retake. The bomb will be going down onto B site. All the players are on A right now for defense, so looks like Curry Power is just gonna sit here with this Vandal and not challenge the retake. They know this round is over. They managed to get the kill onto having fun, picking up his Vandal. So that's 2,900 gained for them, and all they lost was an early round for it.
Coming through the smoke, finds Zëphyr, but is traded out immediately. Nice cheeky shorter kill from him. Shantae now trying to find her own kills. But that shorty is about to get challenged by KingDarien, who has a better weapon for that range. But she manages to get out of dodge just in time, healing up herself. Shorty now, Tailwind goes out, missed the first shot, and the second shot doesn't do enough damage to clean up any of that. And second round on the board for bigweenie.
Alright, so gun round now coming out for Power, for this third round. Now currently sitting at 0-2 favor of bigweenie. Bigweenie still just sitting on the SMGs. Aeronox does pick up a Vandal.
Cac, I don't know if you've seen what I've seen, but we're about to see another usage, yep, of this lovely sage wall angle that is available to... Yes, and it goes off.
KingDarien, absolute insane shot. Good to see that out of them.
Yeah, he's
Sort
happy
of
with
thing-
himself.
Sort of thing though that once you use it once, it's probably not going to work in. entz does get a kill on Aeronox in that up on short, so it's taking it back to a 4v4 situation. Looks like they're going to push this A archers, but Curry Power is holding a really tight angle. He does just get sniped out by having fun there, and now the attackers are dropping that door, throwing the bomb down onto A site. Now it is a 3v4 retake for Power. We do see Shantae coming. No, yeah, Shantae's. No, entz actually.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm used to KingDarien getting a nice kill. entz also getting a kill and having fun. So now it's back to a 2v3. KingDarien spots AlphaBreeze in that window, gets 3 kills for the round, and spots gets the 4th for entz, who also gets a 3-kill round. But well played by KingDarien, getting that nice Sage boost early kill, converting that into a round. So now the score is 3-0, yeah.
And we have 2 ults available now on the side of bigweenie. Valentine also nearing that resurrection, and only the Empress available out of I've already forgotten the name. What? Power. Bit of brain lag there. Maybe we'll see that come into play at a later round. Looks like they're going for a bit of a half buy here. Armor and SMGs on a couple of those players. Working up the short position now is KingDarien. Rocks with a nice frag onto Curry Power to open things up for them. KingDarien, really aggressive with that up drop. Does manage to find those 2 players, but he's tagged down low. FUBU trades out now. Coming up that short position. He's got 2 players to deal with, and they line up. Able to convert into both of those. Giving them a bit of love as well. And position. Zëphyr wins out that trade, so bit of karma. All that disrespect, and this might actually find really nice timing here. If he's able to find the exposed back of Zëphyr, that shorty might prove lethal at this close range. I don't think Zëphyr's aware of this. Surely he has to know that it's possible for entz to be here. The shots do come through. entz with a nice, well-timed flank onto that player.
So that's the first round on the board for Power, but bigweenie have got plenty of economy to back themselves up here, so it should be a nice even gun round for them. Having fun does pick up an operator, so might be looking to contest that mid angle, that long mid angle. Do see a lot of players. We've got 2 players on that beacon, as well as 3 players in that top mid for the attackers. So hopefully works out for having fun getting an opening frag. KingDarien does spot entz, who walked out onto that short position. Entz pops the Empress, throws out the Leer and pushes out. Spots having fun at the top of mid, but doesn't quite manage to pick up the kill there. Gets slowed, gets a kill on the Aeronox and pops the dismiss. Door gets dropped by Zëphyr, but also shoots down the door and entz taps him in the head, taking down Zëphyr. That's 2 now for entz in this Empress. A third now, getting that drop onto Valentine, having fun getting also a nice AWP. Now it is a 3v1 situation. 2v2, sorry, yeah.
KingDarien does spot that player dropping
is available for the Sage.
Nice shot from him. Yeah, Chante probably trying to res a player here, but there's only that one down in that bottom mid position that she can really get to safely. Seeing that smoke go down, she has to know both these players are on the side. Nice toxic orb to Lady push. Viper's Pit also utilized. Chante finds the first kill onto KingDarien now. Now this is a really dangerous situation. Pushing around that smoke is having fun. They're just playing with the smokes here. He's trying to find her. Oh my gosh, and she pushes out that smoke, catches him unawares. And we'll have ample time to stick the defuse and recover that orb for a team if they choose to bring that into the next round. Alright, so I end up picking that round up, bringing it to 2-3. KingDarien, hot start for him, sitting at 10-2. Entz finding his role comfortably as well on that Reyna, sitting at 7-4. So, top heavy sides of both of these teams so far. 10-8 for 2 of the players on the side of bigweenie, while the rest of them are sitting at 2-1 frags. You have 7-6 for the top fraggers on the side of
KingDarien going for this Sage boost yet again. Hasn't quite found anyone just yet and decides to drop down from that angle, but do you see Curry Power in a super tight angle in that B garage position? Sorry. Doesn't get... Is he going to catch out Valentine here? Valentine decides against pushing this. I do hear him running away. Zëphyr gets an opening kill and trades back, gets a second onto KingDarien.
He's getting blinded, and Valentine does look to be pushing this pressing the issue here. Valentine from me. Does find that frag, but Chante chimes in with that orb that she did recover last round. Now it's all on Zëphyr from the short position. Maybe we'll find those 2 players, and Chante with the yellow kill, finding 2 in the round for herself. Scoreline now all tied up. All ults available on the side of bigweenie. Maybe seeing some of those committed now. So, all from Chante, still holding this really aggressive mid lane. Smokes do come down to deny that angle. Very nice. Order strike to force some players out of that mid link. Just to lay that early aggression, but Aaron Rocks just pushes up. Gets the better of him. And pushes out A aggressively, finds the kill. Now KingDarien, he's got a really, really dangerous angle. If Chante peeks out and doesn't clear this properly, he might get dropped. Nice kill from Zëphyr to open up the site on her on A as well. Chante seems to be aware of this, but misses the shot. Both players get out of that engagement. AlphaBreeze trying to clean him up. Curry Power now. He's trying to find KingDarien. Footsteps running about, but he's sitting in a smoke. Curry Power does manage to turn and burn. Gets him down. 3-on-3 now, but the time is running low. That bomb is already halfway ticked. Chante is rolled off. Right once the security comes out, Chante finds an AWP kill, so they know that one player is coming from there. Valentine has that AWP as well. No, bomb is planted for them. Nice. Nice work from AlphaBreeze. Using the showstopper to take out the first player. I think they have time to defuse them. Yeah, ample time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
And then using that Phantom to pick up the second. 4-3 now. Finally a lead on the side of POW. That AWP skin is really distracting.
It's sick. I really like it.
It's too many animations on it.
Simple mind can't handle skin at the same time of game. Alright, so coming into the 8th round, we have full buys coming out from, half buy sort of, not every player able to buy on Team bigweenie, whereas a full buy is out with plenty of cash in reserve for POW, who won the last 4 rounds in this half. Having fun opening up, getting a nice headshot onto entz. Our drone does spot out AlphaBreeze, revealing his location. He decides to
nice
fall back
timing
off that.
and opens a frag onto ChanteNav, who was hopping around in that mid area. And now this middle of the map is given up. Curry Power was reloading and he's capitalized upon. B side is now completely lost, and it's all on these last rotators. FUBU goes down there, and AlphaBreeze is now left in a difficult 1v5 situation. Showstopper was committed last round, so he won't have that available now. He's getting close in upon rapidly. KingDarien finds the duel, takes him out. Flawless round coming out, tying it back up to 4-4. Well, yep, go ahead.
As I mentioned last round, POW's got plenty of money to work with here, so they should be looking to have a full buy up this round. Both teams full buying up, rifles on both sides. Opening of the round, we do see a bit of a split here coming out for the attackers. A couple of early smokes in mid. Run it back being used by Curry Power. Isn't quite spotted by Valentine. Does manage to pick up that kill.
Almost
a little bit of damage. Aeronox drops FUBU up on that short position. AlphaBreeze now pushing out aggressive into that back B position. KingDarien is there. They have got this bomb here, so KingDarien needs to do something about this. They can't plant without the bomb. Shantae drops Aeronox, as well as KingDarien getting a return frag. 2v3 situation. Jet ultimate Bladestorm being used, but gets dropped, and entz closes out that round with a kill. So good round from POW.
I need to blow something up.
So score is currently 5-4 in favor of POW here. Everyone's still sitting on pretty good money. KingDarien shooting down that bar
Team might
spot
find
at
some
the
huge
start
timing.
of the round.
Never mind, she's unable to place that wall on that potted plant. I think. Oh, here comes now. But now she's given up her positioning. And now it's in a really dangerous spot. Picked up. AlphaBreeze manages to trade back though. That's the bomb dropped in that peak's position. Player has managed to get themselves onto the B site. That is KingDarien on the lurk here. Unable to finish that spray, and that might be huge. Does manage to kill off Curry Power and uses the tailwind to get out of that situation. AlphaBreeze now really pressured.
Aeronox picked up that bomb and teleported into that back B position. He's now planting. Bomb goes down. It's a 3v2 retake. They know where AlphaBreeze is. And they'll probably be able to tell where those last two players are coming from. Smoke comes down onto CT, blocking off entz. They spot AlphaBreeze yet again. He's only on 10 HP now. Shots going through. Smoke's being used on site by the Brimstone. Aeronox picking up a kill in that mid-magazine, throwing out the blind, but he gets straight back by entz. Valentine retrades, and now it's a 1v1 situation. AlphaBreeze spots Valentine, caught with his healing orb out, and manages to get him down, defusing the bomb and making the score 6-4.
Yeah, really well played from Aaron Rooks there. Good presence of mind to just teleport into the back of the site with the bomb, but ultimately they weren't able to win out that round. A couple of missed gunfights. But still remaining competitive. KingDarien now leading his team. Taking turns. Yeah, these guys are just taking turns to carry. Meanwhile, entz is just remaining that consistent top fragger for the side of POW.
So it does look like we are on a pause right now. Not too sure what is wrong right now, but hopefully we can get this unpaused and back into the map as soon as.
Yeah, as soon as we've figured that out. So, do we know what side?
Not sure.
Yeah. We're gonna
But
go
it doesn't
find
look
out.
like anyone's disconnected just yet. Maybe somebody's having a toilet break or something. I'm not too sure, but hopefully.
Well, if there's
we
any
can
team that's
find
not
out.
moving, it does look like some players on the side of bigweenie. Looks like it was a timeout from the side of bigweenie, but I think we're now ready to get back underway. We're heading into our 11th round now.
So KingDarien challenging that mid position, dashing up onto that box. Recon bolt from Zëphyr does spot that player out in mid. Shock darts being thrown out, slows and smokes being used everywhere.
Yeah, so I've just got confirmation that it was a tactical pause, so that was one of their 2 pauses that they have for this half. Each team is available to have 2 pauses in the first half, and they'll gain another pause on upon switching halves. ChanteNav coming up the shot position, finds the duel onto Zëphyr. Now it's a 4v2 situation, and she has res available as well. Orbital strike committed, unable to find any players. Aaron Rocks, bit of a whiff spray, and he goes down because of it. KingDarien with that Marshall, facing 2 players, and a nice shot from Curry Power to shut him down.
So that brings the score 7-4. Power being a lot more dominant this game, really playing well when it matters most. And it's currently sitting on 14 kills. Power still have that Sage ult available, Resurrection, so should be in a pretty happy position right now. They've got a bit of money in the bank, whereas bigweenie, they've bought up this round, but they don't have much money left over. Early wall coming out, good early wall coming out onto this A position. Lots of players there. Having fun is up on that top part. Spots out entz, who is on top of that wall, boosted up, and entz doesn't have enough time to react to having fun.
That's a huge kill. And KingDarien comes through mid as well, finds FUBU. Now the play is coming out onto their slow orb, goes out into that heavy position, slowing a potential swing out. ChanteNav from that back of generator lands a dink onto the Sage. Does not end up finding connection. Curry Power denies our plant, able to just swing out of heaven. Bit of a miscommunication there. No one was covering him as the bomb went down. Now we're into a 2v3. Curry Power does no shot back. Turn off Beacon for a second. Light pursuit committed. AlphaBreeze finds one onto an Aaron Rocks, but having fun trades right back. We're into a 1-on-2. AlphaBreeze has to retake. Bomb is yet to go down, I believe. Yep. So they've got to recover that. With 40 seconds on the clock, that should be plenty to work with. AlphaBreeze now trying to push out of this A short position. Zëphyr holding this angle best he can. Challenge comes through, and Zëphyr gets the better of him. Nice Viper's pit usage as well, just to sort of guarantee that the plant would go down, or at least it's more difficult for AlphaBreeze to retake into that. And I've got this half switch bug.
I do not. I am good for that. So do believe it's first round of the switch map. So first half 7-5 in favor of Power, but they are now Power's now on the attack, whereas bigweenie is on the defense. So hopefully bigweenie and Power have a nice continue this great plays that they've been showing from both sides. Nice and even.
Cut to having fun here. He's setting up. He's trying to go for some really interesting setup. I wonder where this smoke. I imagine it's meant to go like onto that little lip, but I don't think he's managed to land it just quite yet. So I'm interested. We'll have to cut to him at the start of some rounds to see if he actually manages to get that set up. I think it might be a one-way smoke. He's got four or five players to deal with here. Has the toxic bite to work with. Spotted out now. He's got to back up. He knows he's played the here. Nice poison orb usage again. He's really playing the smoke. Unable to connect with the head. Tag down low. Now he's backed up. Rotation has come through though. He's got backup in the form of KingDarien and that Omen player, which is Aaron Rods on the side. Good. Lear to come out. And doesn't manage to find that kill. Really nice updraft to just dodge some more bullets. Frags finally do come through there, and now they're out onto the site. Viper from that heavy position, unable to find the ponytail of ChanteNav, but through the box does find the face. AlphaBreeze with its turn. And FUBU combining. Zëphyr now 1v2. Both players tag down a little bit. Catches FUBU with his keypad out, and now it's a 1v1. Trying to find this play behind the generator position, that is AlphaBreeze. Does manage to swing out with that ghost and find that player. 8-5 now. The side of power. We're likely to see some SMGs out of power if they did pick up that first round of the half. Guardian in the hands of ChanteNav, which was reduced by 200 credits. She goes back to a Bulldog. Preferring the versatility of that rifle over the single shot power of the Guardian. Valentine looking to set up a slow hold to hold up any B rush start. As they look to get some mid control out of the side of bigweenie.
So Valentine going a bit aggressive there, gets just dropped by entz straight away, not proving too useful there. There is two players out on that market position. AlphaBreeze gets the boombot kill onto Zëphyr, catching him off guard as well. Now it's a 5v3 situation. They've got two opening kills onto this site. ChanteNav boosting up on the ultimate box there, gets a really nice pick onto Aeronox, and now this site's completely open to them. Bomb goes down, AlphaBreeze drops KingDarien. Now it's a 1v5 retake for having fun. Not looking all too good.
Able to find the dink onto curry power through the wall, but that's all he's going to be able to find here. Tries to spray through a bit. He does only have 13 bullets, and it is full auto, so if you start spraying, you're going to run out of bullets quickly. entz walks through that smoke and finds the kill onto him.
Yeah, great second round from Power there. Managing to utilize that SMG buy to secure yet another round, putting them at a 9-5 lead. Do have a gun round now though coming out for bigweenie, so this is where that if they have to win one, they have to win this one because it's investing a lot of money into this round.
Last play out towards short by entz. He is revealed by that recon bolt. Aaron Rods looks to push it out to him, but unable to win that fight. KingDarien is able to hit him as he comes out of that dismiss. Having fun tag down low by that showstopper. He's cleaned up. KingDarien manages to find two before the door shuts, so now we're back to a 2-on-2. FUBU. Guy smoke comes out to block off that heavy angle. Valentine manages to break down that short door. And Valentine now out onto the side. They're gonna have to make this. They're gonna have to combine for all these kills. So Valentine spray goes out wide, but Zëphyr's there to trade it. And that'll put them at 9-6 now in favor of Pal.
Yeah, really well played there by bigweenie, although they did invest a lot of rifles into that round, so only one player lived, so they might be at a bit of an economic disadvantage here. Whereas a Power who had saved those SMGs from the second round are free just to buy up completely on every player. So looks like we've just got a force buy coming out from bigweenie here, trying to minimize the gap in the weapons.
KingDarien with an early peek out. Does have only that marginal it is lethal when you find headshots like that. He's dropped Shantae. Don't think he's going to push out aggressively to recover that. And finds a nice swing, almost taken down. There's Zëphyr's there to trade that. Really nice bait and switch out of that, utilizing that tailwind that Jet has. And now, even though they were on that eco round, they find themselves with man advantage. Sage did rotate over, but I don't think she gave a heal to any players. Yeah, I see. Yeah, so Sova's chasing after her, saying, give me that heal. I need that help. And now we've got a 3-man unit consisting of FUBU, AlphaBreeze, and Curry Power. Hold is available for the Brimstone, but they've got no map control to work with right now, trying to clear out their own spawn. So that sort of speaks to how much pressure they're feeling right now. Not sure where any of the opposition could be.
Zëphyr does spot Curry Power there with the Owl drone. Throwing out the shock darts. Curry Power is on the offensive here, throwing out a nice curveball, blinding Zëphyr in that mid position. FUBU drops him, and Valentine then trades back, getting a kill of his own. Having Fun is on the flank here. Brimstone ultimate does come down, zoning out a few players, but Aronox ends up dropping FUBU. AlphaBreeze dropping one on side as well. So now it is a KingDarien last kill of the round, so really well played there by bigweenie.
Yeah, really nice collapse from them. Those opening kills by KingDarien and Zëphyr over on that A site, they really utilized that team play, really bait and switching. You take a shot, back off, and then I'll come up and clean up the kill. Really good stuff out of them.
Thanks.
Able to create that 3v5 man disparity really early on, and then you saw a sort of strained push in towards the B side where they were sort of held back a bit by Zëphyr with that owl drone, able to reveal that the play was coming towards there. Really fast collapse by the rest of their team. Nice play coming from them. Having fun. Oh, this is really dangerous what he's trying to do here. 5 players right on the other side of the field. Spots the ponytail of one. Now the spray's going to come through. He needs to get out of the situation. Toxic screen goes down. Snakebite is still available for him to delay that push further. Wall does come up here as well. KingDarien pops that ultimate, up drop, finds his first, unable to connect onto the second, and picks him up. Now swinging out for a second. Zëphyr with that Hunter's Fury. It'll find AlphaBreeze. And now entz 1v3. Empress available to him. No Leah left though. He's got 2 players encroaching on his position.
They know exactly where he is, so we just gotta hold this bomb position. Shock dart go out and end up killing and securing that round, bringing it to 9-8. bigweenie have really brought it back here, winning those nice crucial rounds, and now they've really just tied it up. So well played to them so far. Also Power, they've slacked off a little bit, but they're still maintaining this dominant pressure in mid lane and winning these duels. So both teams here are buying up fully. Pretty similar economies actually. Bigweenie have got a lot of cash in the bank, so they're in a pretty. You'd be happy to be in a spot like that right now if you are bigweenie. Slow Orb comes out from Valentine at the very start of the round, and a Lear gets thrown out by the attackers into that area. Valentine peeking with the Owl drone, who doesn't spot anything. Valentine also just throws up that wall and going for the Resurrect Orb.
Aaron Rox had some really aggressive positioning here, and because of that, he's able to find 3 nice headshots. And now, having fun, able to push up. AlphaBreeze does manage to trade it up, and now he's alone in a 1v4, and he's unable to make it happen. Really a nice aggressive play out of Aaron Rox there, knowing that the enemy team did not challenge that mid. He's able to find entz, who didn't clear that corner, but that's one of those plays that you mentioned earlier. It's one of those one-and-done plays. But every time you do one of those, it forces the enemy team just to be that more cautious, and that might milk the time down in these rounds.
So well played there by bigweenie, winning these last 4 rounds to bring the score back to 9-9. Looks like how opting just for a couple of SMGs and a Sheriff or 2, saving this round, waiting for the next before buying up and committing to that. Valentine throwing out an early slow orb into that area where a lot of players are. He's also using another early wall.
Viper's pick goes down in mid, so that's going to create a lot of zoning. Valentine is one of these players that's really good at holding that B position well solo. Nice nade. Oh, that's going to catch him out, I think. Losing 40 HP on him. Run it back from Curry Power, but he's unable to get any work done with that. Zëphyr's got a nice angle to help out Valentine on this side here. Now Curry Power. Yeah, they aren't able to make anything happen, and Chante falls into this. Well, Aaron Rocks is going off right now. Another 4K. Consecutive 4Ks in rounds for him, and he's turned up in these last 2 rounds. And finally, we see a lead change. For, I think, the first time this map.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's... Yeah, actually, they haven't been in the lead since the first 3 rounds, so...
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So
Now they're
it looks
putting the
like
pressure
a
on.
couple of players here for Power have to buy the SMGs again, as same as last round, as they maybe that buy left them a little bit under. The rest of the players on Power are out of money. They don't have anything left after buying, so this, if they're gonna win a round, this one's the one to win, because they're gonna have to give up another round afterwards, more than likely, if they lose.
Empress active.
Empress active. Entz is dropped, having fun already in the mid. Zëphyr is pushing pretty aggressively. Misses, flicks, gets a nice headshot onto Entz, shutting them down before they can really pop off. Rez comes out onto having fun. Aaron also dropping Curry Power, and Alpha trading back. KingDarien getting a kill for himself. Shock darts being thrown out by Zëphyr onto this A site, as well as a Recon. Valentine getting his own kill onto FUBU, and now Chante gets dropped by Valentine, making it 2 for the round.
I gotta say,
So now
all the players on the side of bigweenie, they're really all stepping up. You've seen Valentine get a couple double kills. KingDarien still leading the way for his team, sitting at 23 and 14, and you've got there's Aaron, who got those nasty 4Ks those in just the rounds previous. So all of these players, they really want this tournament win, stepping up to the plate. Valentine now has that up to hold B solid.
So as I mentioned before, Power aren't very economically wise here. They've had to just force up because they know Valentine and Zëphyr are getting 2 early kills into the round. But as I was saying before, they've had to just absolutely send it this round in terms of money. Aeronox also dropping FUBU and Chante trading back instantly. Rez is available this round, but they have to win this round. Otherwise, they are left with no economy for the 12th round. KingDarien dropping 2. This is an absolutely huge situation for bigweenie. This is series grand final point, map
tournament point.
Tournament point. If they win this, it is over.
This half has been an absolute massacre. They dropped the pistol round in the second round to follow, which is typically what you see. But ever since then, this half has been all bigweenie. They are here to take it all. They want this hard tournament. They're hard, boy. And they want this.
We see Power here with 5 shorties and armor.
It is desperation.
They're gonna absolutely send it out onto B. Look for a kill. Wall comes out, slowing them down. Bladestorm being used. KingDarien on the flank here. Is he gonna catch? No, he gets killed instantly by Chante. Our drone spots the rest of the team there. Lear blinds Zëphyr, unable to push out. Hellfire comes out into that upper position. Valentine dropping AlphaBreeze, and also getting another kill. It's a 3v4 situation. Valentine dropping another one. FUBU also getting killed himself. Aeronox getting 1 as well. 2v2 situation. Having fun in this upper mid position with the AWP, watching, checking angles, looking for those 2 players. FUBU's holding a really tight angle here.
He's
might catch. Oh no, Aeronox gets him. Now it's a 1v2. Having fun, and gets the no-scope onto Chante, and that is it. Bomb defusal, and that is game point. Well played to bigweenie, winning the major event. Whole tournament goes for them.
And it is over, Cac. It is over and done. 3-0 for the side of bigweenie, and they are, as you said, our Valorant tournament winners.
Congratulations to both teams. Really well played to Power, sorry, coming so far in the tournament as the meme was 8th seed, making it all the way to 2nd place. But GG's to both teams. Congratulations to bigweenie. They've really they had a pretty hard bracket series, and they've just really outperformed themselves here. So well done to them.
Yeah, convincing 3-error. Some of those maps got really close though, so well, not much you can say. Really dominant from them all throughout all tournament long. We are going to have another quick break, guys, but when we are back, we are going to have an interview with the winning team of bigweenie, and we're going to get into the giveaways right afterwards, so please stay tuned, and we will be right back.
We lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Yet we keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. Of things we know. Spirit of things.
did get dragged in the last, so you know, I didn't actually hear what you guys were talking
All
about
right,
before I
so
got in.
we are back from a break, and I am, as you can probably hear, joined by the winners of the Hard Valorant tournament, Team Big Weenie in full force. Guys, maybe you want to introduce yourselves one by one.
Yeah, thank you. As a 400 here, also known as Anrock69. I don't know if the other lads are gonna talk, but you know, we got Renchi here having fun 77.
Hello.
We got Zero here, who is KingDarien.
G'day.
Yeah, there he is. Bit quiet. We got Stanley, who's our sub for game 2.
Hello.
We've also got Jason Valentine.
Hello.
And Samson Zëphyr.
Top of the morning to you.
All right, so congratulations, guys. I'll hand it over to Tiger for the first game interview.
Thank you very much, T. So, where to start, boys? What do you think of that game overall, the best of 5?
Look, we're a bit nervous going in. It was a long series, and you know we had a really long game last night. You know the double overtime. So it was nice having Renchi back back in. You know, I just want to shout that out. He did take work off specifically for that game. So
Specifically off you, because you were carrying last night, weren't you?
No, I don't think so. It was really you know just a team effort. It was huge, and look, Hearthstone is a great team, and you know I do feel like we somewhat got lucky with the with that ping, and we felt it tonight. You know, we had some ping spikes the first map, so I guess we sort of knew what they were going through a little bit, but. You know, I still feel like the boys played really well last night, and we just carried it through to today. And you know, we were like, we didn't want to be too confident or anything. We knew we couldn't count out, especially with entz. You know, he's just an insane fragger and dropping 30 bombs. You know, like it's nothing. So we look, we still tried as sweaty as we could, and just really glad we got it done in 3.
Wow, mad respect coming from here. Where I think Zëphyr was calling out curry power earlier. Do you still stand by those statements you made before the game?
Oh, absolutely not. You know, we've got respect for every player on the roster. Every player that comes out and plays all these games, you know, it's time consuming. You know, it makes us tired.
Oh well, you guys are talking about the ping spike. Now you kind of feel like you were like on equal level with curry power as well, and that skill. The reaction times.
Well, that is an absolutely huge call. I mean, I feel like just if you're listening, Curry Power, it's Tiger that's talking smack, not us. You know, he's the one that's calling you out. We did notice those insane sage rolls; they were absolutely pivotal. But you know, GGs.
And game 3 was actually very tight. You guys were behind for you know majority of the game. So were you guys like worrying at all or in doubt, or did you guys kind of know that you had it all along to get through that?
We definitely did have a little bit of doubt. I mean, I think after playing Ascent, I think on the first night of the tournament, you know, we got absolutely rolled, and we weren't that confident on it. And then, you know, we had a bit of a slow start. But you know, thankfully we took a pause, which was new, and that really allowed us to sort of talk about what was going on and sort of recoup. And then, you know, from there, that's when we mounted the comeback, and you know, I guess the boys just played really well. And we were able to come back.
Just great to hear overall. Did you guys have like any strategies like going into this game, or like any specific players that you were targeting? I know you mentioned entz earlier, but was there ChanteNav, FUBU, AlphaBreeze, were they considered as well?
I don't think there were specific players that we were targeting. I mean, I think we were just aware of entz, and you know, at the end of the day, we just played it map by map, and we tried to find out sort of where the weak points were on the map, and we just tried to exploit that best we can. I mean, it helps when you've got people like KingDarien and Renchi, you know, dropping 30 bombs or whatever it is. But they've, you know, the whole team did really good there. You know, so yeah.
Actually, does KingDarien want to follow with any comments about the series overall?
Oh, it's really fun. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Plus your accent there, mate.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can't be.
It was really fun. How about having fun? Did having fun have fun?
Of course, having
Absolutely, mate. It was a
Absolutely.
it's a great great tournament. Cheers for hosting it. It's just pretty pretty
team, but
brilliant, to be honest.
Yeah, the production quality, bellissimo.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
really
thank
good
you
job
so
by you
much,
guys.
Eric. You've done an
Cheers to that.
absolutely incredible job. I mean, last night was like a 6-hour stream. That is absolutely insane. I don't know how you guys pulled it off.
Oh yeah, thank you. But let's not take it away from you guys. You did come all the way through the tournament, so yeah, congrats to you guys once again. And with that, you've actually helped Valentine keep his VIP tag on my channel and removed Curry Power of his and taken his ego down a notch.
Oh, that's
huge. Just before we go, I just want to shout out Aaron is a Beast98 in Twitch chat. I know she's my #1 fan. We've also got Soreros, absolute big weenie coach, and Buffer if he's there. Just want to shout out those boys. Thank you very much.
Actually, there's a question I have for you guys. Who was the hardest team you played all tournament? Was it POW or was it another team actually?
Oh, the
Definitely
Hearthstoners.
Hearthstoners.
The
I mean,
Hearthstoners.
yeah, I think the amount of rounds we played really showed. I mean, you know, with 2 overtime maps, and on the third one, it went to like what 30 something rounds. I don't know what it was like.
So are you saying POW would have lost against Hearthstoners?
I'm not gonna say for sure, but I just think that POW would have had to play incredible. And Hearthstoners, yeah, they would have put up a good fight for sure.
I heard Zëphyr just straight up say yes, so that's big call.
I have huge respect for Jasper and his team. They will definitely take down POW.
And just not as much respect for Curry?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Alright,
Pulling
bold
through on the pre-game interview.
Anyway, bold proclamations out here. Congratulations once again, guys, on winning the tournament. Good showing out from you guys, and thanks for participating.
Cool. Thank you so much, Eric.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys.
Alright. So with that, we'll be now getting into the end of the stream. So that means we'll be doing our giveaway draws. So if you still have not entered yet, you've got your one last chance to enter into the giveaway. Actually, let me just throw up the bracket so everyone does see that bigweenie is the overall winner of the hard Valorant tournament. Congrats to those guys, really well played all series long, and I'd like to give a huge shout out right before we do the giveaways as well, to all of my staff, of course, my wonderful casting team, that is Kakapo and Tiger. Thank you for being with me for all 4 days, and even through the scrims as well. So I'd like to give a huge shout out to you guys, helping behind the scenes, as well as some of the other guys that helped me behind the scenes was Clouds X, that is the face of Ming Pog, Venierop, who's working with a lot of the chat and Nightbot stuff, and Kitty Cat, who also helped with me early on. Really appreciate everyone that has helped out and contributed, all the players as well, and of course all of you out in chat who turned up to watch all of these games with us and support your friends. And yeah,